Bay.
Yeah. Happy St. Patty's Day, MobTube. I almost forgot it was St. Patrick's Day. Can you believe this? I would have remembered. I would have put it in the title. Think I need this in my life? I didn't realize until I saw the comment section. The chat. The chat. Yeah. What's going on, people? How you feeling, huh? No drinking and driving, people. Understand? You gotta party responsibly. Understand? Oh, Jane Creek, $5. Dude! Thank you so much, Jane Creek. Good to see you. And you're a member. Hold on, we got some other members here. Oh, yo. We got Mims in the house. Mims. Yeah. Good to see you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Been a member for 1 month. That's nice. Very nice of you. And I got a new member here. I can't read that. That's in Greek. Well, Tikanis. Tikanis to you. With the Greek name. Yeah. Dude! Yo, Matty G, what's up? Yeah. What's up, people? What's going down? Let's see. Who's the first one in here? Think I need this? Oh, it's Bobby. My man Bobby. Good to see you, bro. Hey, yo. Think I need this in my life? Yeah. Yorkville Charlie, salute. This can't be wrong in the house. Yeah. All right, you're going to be back? You always say that. You never come back. Don't you lie to me. Yo, Bong Funk, what's up, brother? The real gangsters, man. Yeah. I figured I would do a show tonight since I'm not going to have time this weekend. But, you know how it goes. I'm trying to do more shows again. We got to close out the month the right way. Okay? You guys better smarten up out there. What's up, Jesse? Where's my alimony? You're always looking for that alimony. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. You understand? Let me scroll down here. Arthur Stewell, my brother. $5. Yes, sir. Let's get the night started off right for Gunsmoke. Everyone smash the like button and donate to Gunsmoke the Dawn if you can. Yes. Yeah, that part. Yeah. Our folks in them grave, y'all. Anyway, listen. I don't know. What do you want to talk about? What happened today? I saw Tom was on SoFlo show today. That was interesting. I didn't get to watch today, but I saw it for a minute. I think it was on mute, though. I don't even think I got to listen. I'm not sure. But, God damn it. I was like, what the hell's he doing there? But who knows? Maybe he's up to his old tricks again. More than likely. Tom is. You know? Tom's always got something up his sleeve, so we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going on. Yo, Brian Miller, salute. Pete the Killer in the house. I got War in the house. Is it past 10 minutes? No, I can't say that yet, War. Can't say it yet. I like to wait at least 10 minutes due to the stipulations, abandonnations, and regulations of the YouTube streets. Dude! Arthur, thanks again. You think I need this in my life? Perfect timing. Love after lockup. What was that on? YouTube or you watch on MSNBC or some shit? Yo, Chris Capello, salute. Yeah. What the hell is this? M. Soretti, salute. Hold on, let's see what this clip is from Chris Capello. Sometimes they're good. Let's see. think I need this in my life? Where is it?
Times they
Oh
good.
shit!
Let's see.
I hate listening to my voice. Holy shit, I sound like shit. All right, hold on. Where's that link, boy? Oh, there it is. Oh, what the hell is this?
When you cop out in the facts. And this is something we're going to get to with that scumbag Lee Cole, piece of shit with a squirrel on his face. Which, I told him that I'd leave him alone. And I told him that I wouldn't bring up his past, which I won't do. I told him no matter what, and I left this off, which is a scumbag thing that he went on and mentioned my name. I just said during my allocution, you got to allocute when you go to when you cop out in the facts. And this is something we're going to get to with that scumbag Lee Cole.
Oh, that was good. That was a trip down memory lane. Yeah. Jesse says, Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm celebrating by wearing green and showing off my Irish temper. Ah, did you hear what Joe Biden said today? He's like, I'm not Irish today because I'm sober. You believe this? The stuff he gets away with. Now, if Trump would have said something like that, they would have been all up in arms about it. But Sleepy Joe gets a pass. He's not Irish today because he's sober. How disgraceful. He says something else stupid, too. Forgot what it was. He's always saying something stupid. But we're not here to talk about that, people. Don't worry. We're not going to talk politics. Relax. No freaking ZD now. Salute. If you're a real gangster, hit that like button. Yeah. And throw your hands in the air and wave the mother what? Like you just don't care. Good to see you, Mims. Thank you for being here. Dave in the house. Salute, Dave. Yeah, the real gangsters. Yeah, that's right, boy. FBS is on his ass. On the pizza man? Yeah, we are just trying to survive the ghetto war. We are. We really are. Let me scroll down. Hopefully you guys got something to talk about. Yeah, that was Hootie. No, that was Hootie talking about Lee Cole. God damn it. The dude abides is back. Good to see you. Thank you for coming back here. New subscriber. Happy St. Patty's Day. Yeah. Yeah. I got Cat in the house. Cat T313, E to the L to the E, baby. Yeah, that's right, baby. Yeah. I don't know what you guys love about it so much. I can't even think of anything to talk about. Is it past? It's past 10 minutes. We're going to keep talking about these fucktards or what? Is that what you guys want to hear? Talk about the scumbags? FBS decided he doesn't want to talk about these scumbags anymore. They're animals, They've been defeated anyway, so it's over. There's no sense in going back and forth with these people. It only helps them. So, I don't know, guys. I'm watching Boardwalk Empire right now. I got shit to do tomorrow. I got a whole bunch of shit I got to do. You think I need this? I got to think about something to talk about right now. Listen, I'm about to read the news to you. You guys got trouble. Then we're going to hit you with the weather. That's going to be really rough. I'll give you a friggin' 10-day forecast. You guys keep it up. Oh, wow. Stormy Rivers. Good to see you. It's been a while, baby. It's been a while. Peach is on his way to the nearest bus stop. I hope not. I hope not. I hope he stays right where he is. This guy's like Bin Laden. I swear to God. I was telling FBS this the other day. I'm like, yo, this guy's like Bin Laden, bro. He's always on the move. Yeah, that's right. Fucking animals is right, Pete the Killer. You ain't never lie. Plenty of those on the other side. Emery is fighting with Lee Cole. That's actually kind of funny. Is he? What are they fighting about? What happened there? Let me see. You should check out Gamora. I heard about this. I think FBS told me to watch that. Somebody told me to watch that. Gamora. I keep forgetting. How do you feel about all the chumps, Gunsmoke? What's your opinion? I mean, I've basically spoke on these pricks enough. I mean, I don't know. I'm just disgusted with all these people. They're low life animals, you know. They got no parameters. They don't know when they've lost. They're sick fucks, you know. And we got too many good people on this side to fucking roll around in the dirt with those fucking scumbags. So I'm glad FBS has made this decision to just forget about these fucks. You know, it's about time. If it were up to me, FBS would have ignored this guy in the beginning, like I told him. Ignore the guy. Fuck him. He's a fraud. That's it. Who cares? He just wants your attention to fucking eat off of what you got. You know. So, but you know, things happen the way they happen. And we are where we are. Yes, Lance Riddick died from The Wire. That's funny because I was watching Oz the other day, and I was watching the episode that he was in when he was playing the undercover cop, Mo Bay, in the jail. Listen, man, I need some teats, man. You going to send me some teats? Yeah, that was a good show. Yeah, he was 60 years old too. He died young. They didn't say how he died, so who knows? I hate when they do that, you know. Celebrity dies, they tell you he's dead, and then they don't tell you why. It's always got to be a mystery. Lousy bastards. Arthur Stewell says Lee Cole, I guess, made a threat against MRE saying he's going to put out his jacket. Really? What's Lee Cole so upset about? What happened? What the fuck? Why would he, that's for, it's a pretty big allegation saying you're going to put out somebody's jacket. It's bizarre. You think I need this in my life? Yo, Chip, good to see you. Chip Triola, Mayhew, Equin Casanova. Equin? Equin. What was that? What was that show back in the day? Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman? Dr. Quinn. Equin. Anyway, let's move along. You hated Love After Lockup? I used to watch Lockup back in the day, like 15 years ago. Fucking Lockup. Every episode's the same shit. Yeah, Gamora. No, this is like some, I think, cartel stuff or some mafia stuff. I don't know. Yorkville says, is the Lee and MRE on Angel show? Thought she was done with that shit. I don't know. Nicosia, good to see you. Good to see you, Nicosia. It's the jacket. He was doing press for John Wick. Actually, I read that he skipped out on his New York appearance for John Wick a few days ago, so he must have been sick. 60 years old, drops dead. He was a good actor. I mean, I remember him in Oz. He played a hell of a role there. Weird, too, because I haven't watched that show in a long, long time, years. I watched it yesterday, and I watched that episode, and now he's dead. It's just weird little coincidences, you know? Shit. You better not die in my driveway, I know. The imaginary driveway that never existed in the first place. It's an Italian mafia. Okay, okay. It's just a bad name for the show. They should have never called it Gomorrah. It's just too biblical, and I don't know. It just sounds like Middle Eastern. It was just a bad name for the show. I heard it's good though, but horrible name. I don't want to hear any excuses. There's no excuse why that a mafia show should be called Gomorrah. You understand? Big, big allegation, big jacket. We've seen MRE's wardrobe. That's big too. Yeah, that's true. You like that green woman, huh? Yeah, you like that Guardians of the Galaxy Poontang. Yeah. Yorkville says Lee is pissed that Angel is going in another direction. What direction is that? What direction, boy? Another direction. Oh shit. I hate the sound of my voice. Oh my god. We're gonna start using voice changes around here. I'm gonna come on sounding like Barry White. Now hold on, people. Where this better be good,
Smoke
boy.
shots, because this may go out over the weekend.
Oh, this piece of
and
shit.
They may have some type of SWAT team at my door sometime next week. So we will see. what
Piece
that's
of shit.
all about. Over.
This is the creep that's been calling my house. You just called a few minutes ago, too. Fucking creep, weirdo. Yesterday, he didn't use a voice changer, so he got caught, see? So now he's crying. He's scared now. I don't even want to hear that piece of shit crying. Fucking weirdo. Guy's been locked up 7 times in a mental asylum. Dealing with a real nutcase here. So, don't worry. What he did was beyond pranking. That was stalking and harassment, what he's doing. So, and it's not like he's only doing it to me. He's doing it to others. So, we'll see what happens with him. Oh, yeah, he was on The Wire. Yeah. I don't remember him on The Wire, but I guess he was there. That's what he's most famous for, I guess. I remember him from Oz. Hey, Frank, basta. Come to his driveway. Basta. We could eat pasta. Oh, yeah. Well, no, he was a great actor. He was good. Brian Miller wants to do a sing along. What do you want to sing along to, boy? The Barney fucking theme? You want to sing Barney? Did you guys hear the tantrum Deadly had? No. What's he crying about? What are you watching? The Muppets? You been watching the Muppet Show? Let me zoom in on SoFlo's crotch, man. I'm gonna zoom in on SoFlo's crotch. We are the world. We are the children. These people are a friggin' disgrace to all us humans. I was in Oz. I was Chuck Zito's cellmate. Yeah. Chuck Zito. That's one tough motherfucker, huh? Fucking Chuck Zito. Didn't he beat up Jean-Claude Van Damme in the fucking strip club back in the late 90s? I think he did. Chuck Zito beat Jean-Claude Van Damme's ass. And then he went on Howard Stern's show to brag about it. I think that's what he did. You understand? Jimmy Conway says, I'm going to start fucking yelling. I ain't fucking playing. All right, take it easy. Hush bet, hush bet. That is the Napolitan pronunciation of Camorra. Gamora? Gamora. So why don't they just spell it like that? Instead of trying to be all fancy with the name. Could have been a better show if they just came up with a better title. That was a scumbag. Don't worry, be happy. What are you, some type of hippie today? Yo, John DeLong, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. That was Buffalo Bill. Yeah, Arthur, I know. Trust me, I know. Only weirdos would believe that. You know? Yeah, fucking weirdos, Pete the Killer. Let me tell you. Sick, deranged fucks. But they're going to get theirs. Pieces of shit. Fucking weirdos. The Muppet Show. He was bitching because his channel got struck. Oh, okay. What did he get struck for? What did he do? Being a jagoff? Yeah, let me drop a link. We're going to drop the link early this time, you know? I don't got time for this bullshit. You guys better smarten up out there, people. Hit the like button. Thank you for being here. I love you. At Scores, he slapped him. Ah, see, Frank remembers. He slapped him, huh? I heard he did more than that. I heard he did a kung fu chop on his ass. Turn him into chop suey. But, yeah, Chuck Zito won that one. And you would think, you know, Jean-Claude Van Damme kicking ass all over the 90s, you know? The fuck? Steven Seagal would have went in there and fucking broke Chuck Zito's friggin' arm in half. You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with that traitorous piece of shit. What's his name? I forgot I just said his name. Fuck. Steven Seagal, yeah. You know, he's got Russian citizenship. Can't talk about it, though, because of the powers that be, the Banned Nations, but that ain't right, man. I don't like Steven Seagal, man. But anyway, we're moving along. I was getting a handy. Where are you? You were getting a handy in the fucking VIP section? With the bananas? Or the Columbos? You were with the Columbos. I forgot. JC, my buddy. What's the weather tonight looking like? Oh, JC wants to change the subject. He don't want to talk about this shit. All right. Let's see. What's the weather? Give you a weather report. Hold on. I got to play the little clip. That sucks.
Today's forecast. Today's forecast. Today's forecast. Today's forecast. Today's forecast. Today's.
All right, shut up. All right, so it's looks like it's some flurries right now. It's 51 degrees. I don't know how that's possible. It was a high of 57 earlier. It's going to go on down to 41 degrees. Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy, high of 52 degrees. Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy as well, 41 degrees. Then it's going to warm back on up on Monday, 49 degrees and sunny. It's going to be a beautiful day in the ghetto. Tuesday, it's going to be the same thing, only 55 degrees. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be cloudy, but it's going to be 57 degrees. Then on Thursday, it's going to be 64 degrees and cloudy. So springtime is here, people. That friggin' that gopher saw its fucking shadow or something. Hold on, I got Frank here. That's your daily Mob 2 weather report, people. Yo, Frank.
What's going on?
Yo, what's up, brother?
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Oh, you too. You think I need this shit?
No.
Did you celebrate?
Nah, fuck no. Shit, that's amateur night. I don't drink on those nights.
God damn it.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I just decided to stay home. Fuck, I'm getting old, dude.
Getting old. Hold on.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing out there? Did they go out?
I don't know. I should have drank one of those fucking green drinks.
Pee Wee called me. I said, "Nah, Pee Wee, I can't do it." You invited me on the yacht. I said, "Nah, not tonight, man."
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Neil?
How you been?
Hey,
Yeah,
Neil.
bro.
Hey,
How you
Frank.
been,
What's
man?
up, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah.
1 second.
What are you doing tonight for freaking what did you do today for St. Patty's Day, Neil? You
Me?
motherfucker?
I
Yeah.
just got back from California yesterday.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm
No,
echoing.
I'm not doing nothing, man. I'm home. Just
God damn it.
catching back up with my kids and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's good, bro.
Yeah, yeah. How's things going on your guys' end? Good?
Yeah, you know, surviving the ghetto barely, but you know, we're here.
Yeah, I haven't spoke to you in a while.
Yeah, I know. He disappeared, you prick.
No, I didn't disappear. I was like, you know, you know how
No,
shit goes, man. You know how it goes.
I feel you.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
All right. Yo, Frank, where the hell you been, bro?
I've been chilling. I've been taking it easy.
God damn it.
Yeah, fucking trying to lose weight, you know?
You still going to that lesbian bar?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Oh, here.
Yeah, like you got
Right.
a
You
problem
just
with it?
can't talk to the girl. Sometimes, you know, there's the ones that are a little too touchy about talking to their girlfriends.
Oh,
So they
really?
know you. Yeah.
Damn.
Yo,
I thought they would be secure in themselves, like, you know, they're in a
Thanks.
lesbian bar,
Yeah.
so, you know.
You ever seen chicks fight? Man, they're the worst.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, a lot of scratching.
Yeah, well, yeah.
A
No.
lot of
Actually saw a chick fight
broken
yesterday.
fingernails.
Then what they do is they hold on to each other's hair. That's one
Yeah,
of the
that's the worst, right?
Yeah, and then you're trying to ply them apart.
They got the nails. It's the worst.
Yeah, it never
Yeah,
works out well. You always get kicked in the balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always it's bad.
They got to get broken up. Yeah. No, there was a rapper. She calls herself Murder B, and she got into a fight in Miami like a few days ago because she was talking shit about naughty bopping, which is like a dance that you're not supposed to do. And
What is it called? Naughty bopping? What the hell does that mean?
yeah, naughty bopping. It's for a kid who got killed. He got stabbed.
Oh, my bad.
His name is
Somebody's name.
Nadi Osama. So they made his enemies made a dance about him getting stabbed. You gotta poke your hips, then do it like
Sounded
this.
like a dance Lee Cole made famous.
Naughty bopping, yeah. Well, he's naughty. He's nodding, nodding,
Yeah.
bopping pills, boy.
Damn.
But I heard they're saying Lee Cole's mad at MRE now. It's probably bullshit, but
Who gives a fuck?
I know. But you know, this is mob tube. I don't know. These people, they're curious. They want to talk about it.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
no,
know
I,
nothing
no,
about
I hear you. I'm just no, I get it. That's what sells
Yeah.
here. I get it. That's good.
I don't know nothing about it, so I don't even care to talk about it. To be honest, I mean, who cares what Lee Cole's doing?
That's why we're here, though. It doesn't make it. You know, we're not better than that. We like the laugh. You know.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hey, Brooklyn, what's going on, buddy? Pete,
What's up, everybody? Yeah, I've been MIA a little bit.
Pete the
Stormy
Killer
out.
got attacked by three. He got attacked 3 times by a butch because he was just talking to a girl. They are vicious.
Yeah, they are. Pete's right.
Lesbian
Yep.
seagull. Yeah, well, look. Over here, we have to abide by the Bandit Nation. So if they want to be tough, let them be tough. All right.
Yeah.
Look, Pete the Killer loves lesbian bars. Look.
Yep.
And they have weird names too. They have like colors and animals.
Yeah, like Karen the Butch.
Yeah,
She's
something
real.
like the rainbow.
Smells like
cactus.
fish. Smells like fish, like
What
the
kind
fish factory.
Yeah,
They call
bacala. The blue bacala.
Bacala, yeah. Pony bacala, right?
There's a butch called Blue Bacala.
No,
Well, I know
They got
bacala
blue
is fish in Italian.
it's codfish. Yeah, but it's also
Yeah, codfish.
probably meaning
Salted
for,
fish.
You tilapia eating motherfucker.
Remember they called him on Sopranos Bobby Bacala?
Yeah, Bobby Bacala.
Yeah.
You think I need this shit? I'm gonna show
Yeah,
some
I need
tilapia. at somebody's
bacala
ass.
here with on the Gunsmoke show.
Always.
Yeah.
You been good, Frank? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm real good.
Good, man. What's up?
Just chilling. Nah, nothing. Doing a couple interviews. We did one yesterday. Not yesterday. One that came out yesterday. It's with me, Howie, and
Oh, you know shit.
Johnny. Like, huh?
How's Howie doing?
He's good. He's real good. He's working. He's doing really good. He's just taking it. You know, taking a little break. You know what happens? It's you come into this. You don't want to bash somebody, but you're gonna get bashed. And if you don't have, I'm not saying he don't have thick skin, but they start making shit up.
Sure.
You know, they hit low blows and everything, and
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You said, yeah. I mean, is it worth it?
Right. Is it worth it? You know, are you really making money on it, right?
Yeah. I mean,
You want to take that sort of pain and you're not even getting money, right?
exactly. Basically, yes.
You go work for some
I mean, I have
fucking
fun with it. I don't
some
get
idiot,
paid.
but
I
you're
don't
getting paid.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I like to go on both sides. Like for example, I like coming on Gunsmoke show or FPS
Yeah.
or Lefty. Even I like fucking around because that's what it is. It's entertaining,
Exactly.
entertainment. But I also like to
Yeah.
go on these shows that talk about the mob, the history of the mob. I go on one show, and for a lot of people, they're not into it, and these people don't care. It's called a mobologist. If you guys ever checked it out,
Yeah, I'll check it out.
and they go back 80, 100 years, and these guys are really into it, and they like to pick my brain, and we go back and forth.
Yeah.
It's cool, but that's some people are into that. Whatever people
Oh
are
no,
into.
I could totally dig that, dude. Back from like when but I'm sure you know a lot. I'm not gonna step in too deep, but like when Lucky Luciano was around, dude, he practically won World War II for this country by knowing what was going on in these docks and what's going on in Italy.
Well, he
Well,
helped.
yeah, that's what these guys
He
are into.
helped.
But they're not only into that; they're into where they're from in Sicily, what
Yeah.
neighborhoods they immigrated to, who were they related to. So they go pretty deep.
Yeah, real fucking deep, right?
Yeah.
Real
Yep.
deep, boy.
No,
Yeah.
that's awesome shit, dude. I can appreciate that, no doubt.
What's up,
Yeah.
Danny?
So
FPS in the house.
it's all conducive to what people like,
Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, I understand totally what you're saying. You get the jokes, dude. You can be lighthearted with the shit over here, but then you got the serious end and the historical perspective of everything. I get it.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
the YouTube world is huge, and even it's like the Catholic Church even has its own denominations. The
Yeah,
mob has its own denominations too.
you,
The
you're
goofy
damn right.
stuff, the serious stuff, the whatever. Then you got the 5 families. People are just dedicated to each family and put out content on each family. So
Right.
it's and there's always a character that comes out. So it's like that old story. Remember that old, what was it, 8 million stories in the Naked City?
Yeah, right. That's a
Great
really
show.
good fucking way to put it, dude.
Well, there's 8 million stories in the mob.
Yeah, if not
Yeah.
more.
Of course. I
Shit
mean,
about naked cities, boy.
Nah, I know what you think.
that was the name of also a nudie bar.
Yeah.
A
Nice.
guy that I grew up with, I was friends with, that passed away. And, he got Joel Kane owned on Queens Boulevard back in the day.
My favorite nudie bar was called Volcanic Eruptions. It was awesome. Dude, it was like, dude, you could come in, dude, for like you could walk inside the door and you could stay behind the gate, dude, for like $5 and bring your own beer, dude. And I'd just be chucking quarters at the stage and shit. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I would never pay the $20 to get close. Fuck that.
What a fucking name, huh? Volcanic eruption. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was badass, dude.
And
I used to like to show up on the mashed potato lady, dude. The 500-pound tons of fun, dude. She'd slop around in fucking mashed potatoes and gravy. Shit was badass.
Yeah, I like
some
that
roast
kinky
beef
shit.
on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit was fun.
That sounds kinky. I
Did
like
you get
that.
that? Gunsmoke. The
Yeah.
nudie bar, some roast beef on stage, and
Yeah.
I couldn't eat no
Ro-
mashed potatoes in a nudie fucking bar. I'm sorry.
roast beef Italiano.
Yeah,
Eat the
I guess.
buffalo
She
wings.
brought the sharp provolone between her legs.
Oh.
Yeah, you ever go to those places, man? Those nudie places, they just kill the imagination after a while, because for some of them you can't even drink there. So you go like the Tapas bar, at least you get a little bit of a lot of it. You're one. Women are beautiful, right? So you got them on stage and whatnot, and you're like, but
Yeah.
they're fucking like when they take everything off, it ain't the same.
Yeah, the women are definitely more beautiful than our ugly fucking counterpart.
Yeah. I don't mean, whatever that fucking. God damn.
These fucking people love to fucking race down my street, man.
At this time of night, those lousy bastards.
Dude, anytime, dude. I got little kids running around, shit. Piss me off.
Yeah. Scumbag.
What's new in what's new in Gunsmoke world, man? Anything good? We ain't talked in like a month.
I don't know if there's anything good, New developments, but nothing good.
Right.
We're still alive though, so
yeah, I mean, shit.
Uh-oh, we got trouble.
Hi guys.
Hey, what's
Hello.
up, Jesse? Happy St. Patty's Day.
You too.
Yeah.
I'm not in a good mood today.
What happened? Tell us all about it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesse.
My son got doxxed in Johnny Mac's chat.
Your son? How old is your son?
Well, he's of age now, but the picture they use, he was a minor.
That's no good.
Animals. See, this is why they complete animals.
Yep.
That's why we're just gonna ignore them because they're fucking doing little scumbag shit like this, weirdo shit. So I mean, they've
Well,
already been defeated, so why even talk about them? Just
they came in, whatever troll it was came in. I got it. I didn't even know it was going on. I was at work. And I got a text saying you're being doxxed in Johnny Mac's chat. I'm like, all right, whatever, who cares? So, but I went in to look, and some trolls using my first name and my maiden name. Even that doesn't bother me. I don't care. That's public record. Anybody can find that out. But the picture they used was a picture of me and my son when he was 17.
Jesus.
Oh.
So, meanwhile, Johnny Mac's on camera going, "Oh, I don't dox people's families and this,
Yeah,
that, and the other."
He sits there with a straight face too.
This,
Yeah.
that, and the other. So I did. I went into his chat and I said, "Well, Johnny, show us how much class you have. Take care of that troll that's doxing my kid." Well, of course, I got blocked. And then when he gets down to the chat and sees that I responded, turns around, starts calling me a piece of shit, saying I've been talking shit about him since this all went down, which is bullshit. Started spewing lies about me. I was so mad. I shut it off. I was so mad. I shut it off. I was shaking. I only had a few more minutes left of work, locked up my office. I had to sit in my car for a good hour. Miss Can't Be Wrong had to talk me off a ledge because I was not going home. That's how fuming I was. Thanks to her and actually Carlos, I actually decided not to do what I wanted to do and went home.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry that these scumbags did it,
I
But
had
he has no class to
Yeah, he's a fuck stain.
I have never, ever, no matter who I disliked, doxed or picked on anyone's child.
Yeah. Only an animal would do that. Sick fucking animal. So
Listen,
that's what they are. They're pieces of shit. That's what they've resorted to. They can't win verbally, so they'll resort to shit like this, harassing your family, scumbags. So.
I mean, listen, I don't. The fact they even use my maiden name, I don't even care about that. That's not.
Oh, fuck, dude.
What happened? He hit himself in the balls? What happened?
I don't know.
What the fuck? I think he punched himself in the balls.
No, I dropped my lighter.
Oh.
On your balls?
It's sitting on my kid's bike.
Look at this cowboy bullshit.
Hey,
Hey,
What's up, bro?
Hey, Pete,
Look
how
at
are
you.
you?
hey,
what's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm definitely
Good to
not
see
drinking
you.
and driving. I swear.
Me neither.
sure?
I'm drinking and biking.
No, I'm not. I'm actually going to shut the camera off. I just wanted to say hi, everybody, on my face. What's going on?
Chilling,
Hi,
bro.
Pete, how are you?
Hello. Good evening. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Same to you or anybody that celebrates it.
I don't, but he was really Italian, so I got to give him a little credit.
Who?
Okay.
St. Patty's? St.
Well,
Patrick?
I think his parents were from Rome.
Yeah, Saint Patricio.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't care.
that's the real name, huh?
Yeah.
So they robbed us. They robbed the Italians.
I know. They don't give us any holidays, bro.
Espresso.
They turned him
Gabagool.
into an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Oh, who's there? Oh, Frank. What's up, Frank?
Hey,
Who's on?
Pete, how are you?
I can't even see who's on here.
You got
My phone.
Neil in the house. You got Frank, Jesse.
Nice.
Yeah.
Neil,
What's up,
too.
Pete? What's going on, brother?
Oh, hey, Miss Can't Be Wrong's in the chat. Hey, sweetie.
Hey, miss. Pete the Killer says St. Patty was a Roman. They ate
Roman.
putti before they came to
Pontius
this country.
Pilate.
Who to know better than Pete the Killer?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Took care of that thing.
He took care of that thing.
So what's going on? What are you guys talking about?
Well,
Bullshit.
I'm celebrating St. Patrick's Day, avoiding needing bail money. How about that?
I can hear it in your voice that you're celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
Actually, I've had nothing but water today, so
Water sucks.
I just got back from California. That shit was fucking dope, dude. That shit was awesome.
What, southern or northern?
Southern. It was fucking
Nice.
great. Beautiful
You-
out there, man.
Wait, didn't
Not
you
like
deal with the
fucking
storm?
Jersey. Say it again?
You didn't have a lot of rain out there?
Yeah, like kind of on and off, but it was good for the most part. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was I never been there before, so it was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I've been there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never
I don't get
Not
out
on
of
vacation, though. I was
Jersey,
on the
Philly
lam.
much. Say it again. I'm sorry.
I was there as well back in the day, but I was there on the lam.
I got you. Yeah, that's not a lot of fun. You're hiding out.
Well, kind of. Yeah, working in a pizza shop.
Got you.
Did you have any fun though, Frank, while you were on the land when you were in California? Was it fun?
Yeah. It wasn't bad. I was in San Bernardino and then LA County, so I moved a couple of times, and I was like, it was just different for me. The culture shock at the time when I was young.
1 second.
You know, I was working at a country western bar,
Oh wow,
Nice.
fucking culture shock.
owned by family though. So it was all right. It's just things died down, so I came back home.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of cool? You get to pretend you're somebody else for a little while.
Not really, because it's like I actually talked about this. I would go. They're very friendly out in the West Coast. Now I'm in the West Coast, but I'm north. But
Yeah.
I'd be like, go to the store and somebody be like, "Hey, hi, how are you? Good morning." And the stress part of being on the lam and somebody telling you good morning all at all at the same time
Yeah.
was like, hey, how the fuck you know me? You know, kind of like I'd feel like that look, but not saying it.
Yeah.
You know, just keep on going. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. The weather, I like the weather a lot too.
Yeah, that weather, you can't beat it.
Yeah, I was on the lam in upstate New York one time too, so that wasn't that good. It snowed all the time. If you
Catskills.
want to hide, that's the right spot.
I know. Yeah, and it's not even that far when you think about it. You know what I mean? It's just you're in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I was in a town outside of Albany called Cobleskill.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I was hiding there, so it was pretty dead.
I like it. I like it up there. I go to the Catskills, and I never realized how it's loaded with Jewish people.
Yeah, there is Catskills. Yeah, a lot.
They like their peace and quiet.
Like
No,
Yeah,
Mark-
they got that.
I'm
Yeah,
driving home with my kid from camping, and it's all like Hasidic Jewish people out in the streets. Like it was on a Sunday. I think
Yeah.
it's where- I
What'd
don't
you
know.
say, Camden?
What's that?
What'd you say, Camden?
No, the Catskills.
Oh, Catskills. Gotcha.
That you drive during the day, and they're all going somewhere. I don't know, but it was interesting to see because you're like up in the woods, but
Right.
all people in the summertime. You know.
Yeah, Pete, you probably know this too because you're from Jersey. Lakewood has a lot of Jewish people, Hasidic ones. The things they have the things off the ears, the hairs.
yeah.
Yeah, they had a big scandal over there.
Yeah,
For a while. Something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lot of Jewish people there.
Well, you get good bagels when there's a lot of Jewish people.
Yeah, that's all.
That's-
I
When I
you
was
know.
down south, they had a lot of not a lot, but some areas I was at had
It's like
Hasidic,
sucks.
areas.
Your regular guy, thank you for the $4.
Had a lot of what, Frank?
Hasidic Jewish areas. I lived in an area one time that I lived in a neighborhood where there was a lot, and this was down south. That was like in North Carolina, Virginia border.
Yeah,
I was like, how the fuck did they get down here? You know, but they've been there for a long time.
I think about that with Italian people too. We go down south and they're like, "Yeah, there's a lot of goombas down here." And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
goon bars. Yeah,
It's kind of like how the fuck did we get here, right?
Oh, I think actually in New Orleans they had a lot of Italian people there one time.
that is correct. Matter of fact, the mob started in New Orleans. The Sicilian mob. That's what the Sicilians immigrated to New Orleans in the late 1800s. And
Yeah, that dude. What's his name? Giuseppe or something, right?
Carlos Marcello.
Marcello, no, that he wasn't there. He was in New York.
It was like the 1880s or something. I remember reading about that dude.
Forgot
Talking
the
about
name
the
of the
mustache Pete's?
the name of the families were the Madrangas. The Madrangas. They were one of the families there. And I don't know if you noticed this. Oh, none of you guys know, but the biggest lynching in American history was of Italians, and took
Yes.
place in New Orleans. There was a movie and a book that talks about it. It's called Vendetta. Check it out. It's pretty cool. But everybody go.
I did
I'm
know
sorry.
that. No, the biggest lynching. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, the
Millions.
biggest lynching.
Probably.
Well, the top cop in the area got killed, and they blamed the Italians, and they took him to trial. And while they were in the jail waiting trial, they lynched them
Yeah.
inside, and they hung them and all.
God
There's a
damn.
movie based on that.
Yeah, it's called Vendetta.
Vendetta. I gotta see.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta.
V for Vendetta. I thought that was something else.
No. It's just
Yeah,
Vendetta.
and if you
Just
look
Vendetta.
it up, then it'll talk about it. It'll also tell you about what happened, the facts about it. You could get the articles back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
raining up there by you guys up north, up North Jersey,
It's
New York.
supposed to be right now.
It's
It's supposed to
raining
be
here
flurries. Yeah.
outside of Philly.
by
Damn.
me. Not really. Not really. It's actually nice out, bro. It's like fucking 52 degrees right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I
it's
know.
nice.
I got my garage door open,
Sorry.
dude. Hanging out outside.
Springtime is here, okay? And Lee Cole's writing a book, I heard. That's what they're saying. Lee Cole's got a book coming out at the end of the month.
A book of what? Fucking eating
Well,
donuts?
A book of lies. I don't know.
Yeah.
The,
It's called
the life
Dude.
of
A book
Pee
of
Wee
lies.
They're called dude nuts. Dude nuts.
1,000 different definitions for dude.
How to be a dude for dummies, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Carmine, thank you so much for the $4.99 super sticker, baby. My
You
man
gotta
Carmine.
cut him a break, though. He's trying to stay away from the bullshit, and he's
Yeah.
trying to get into the mob content.
I was laughing my ass off the other day. I saw his avatar. It says Lee Cole 3, and then it says real mob content.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I kind of have a surprise for everybody. I kind of hope this works. But I have a special guest on the phone, and she would like to make her audio debut. Do you guys mind?
Sure.
Ain't my channel.
It ain't my channel.
All right, guys. Again, I hope this works because I'm working with a laptop and just the
Yeah, you're good.
phone and whatnot. But I would like to introduce you all to the beautiful, wonderful Miss Can't Be Wrong.
Yeah,
What?
right.
You ready,
Where's
sweetie?
Yeah. Let's do it.
It's me, y'all. What's up?
Wow.
Oh, that's
This
a
can't
North
be wrong.
Carolina accent right there. I could tell.
I've been telling all y'all.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
y'all. All right, I get it. I could tell right away.
What's up,
I'm
Miss
so
Campy?
nervous. I'm nervous.
Don't
What
be
part of
nervous.
Carolina?
I'm better in person than I am like this. I'm so nervous.
Wow.
There's my buddy War, Pete the Thriller.
I can't
Is that
believe
really?
this,
Is that
man.
really Miss Can't Be Wrong?
Yeah,
It is
Jess-
not
Yeah.
Jesse. It really is. I swear.
Oh
to
shit, Miss Can't Be Wrong. What's going on?
It's me. It's me.
All right. I believe it.
Wow, I can't believe this. This is a long time coming.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad you're not.
2 years.
Smoke, I
Yeah.
had to do it for you.
I appreciate
awesome.
that. It's like a debut on my show. You haven't been on anybody else's show.
Is this Jesse's debut
No.
too?
No, she's been on the show
How
before.
was your trip, Neil? Did you have a good time in California?
It was great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it was a dope ass time. Definitely. I hated to leave. I actually stayed an extra 2 days. It was so much fun. I had to rebook a flight because I was having so much fun.
Yeah, so much warmer. I know. So much warmer. Hey, Joe Root, Benny D. Oba, William
Yeah.
Brooklyn, Stormy Rivers.
Tommy
great.
Rivers.
You know, for some reason, I never thought. Not that. Well, I kind of suspected you weren't really a woman.
Me too.
Ah, boys.
You
Well, this
called me
confirms
that,
it.
Southern woman.
You're
You're
a
in
woman.
trouble, boy.
I didn't know. I mean, I never heard her voice before. I didn't know who the hell she is. I mean,
Bro, men are not as efficient as women. So that's how you know. That's how I had a feeling she was.
yeah.
Oh, and this can't be wrong. Just so you know, Francesco's on the panel too.
Yeah, Frank.
Frankie,
Hey,
and
Miss Can't Be Wrong. How are you?
Mr. GQ Smooth.
Yeah, right. Mr. GQ Fat.
Oh damn.
Pete ain't fat. Frank, you ain't y'all are
I
fat.
lost. I'm getting back to my normal self. Yeah, I'm getting better.
Hey, Cat. It's me, Cat.
Man, this shit's wild, man. That's awesome.
You know, Jeff Nadeau wants to interview you, Miss Can't Be Wrong. He
Oh
wants,
shit, JC's here.
wants to know
Yeah,
a little.
that ain't gonna happen.
Yo,
Why not? He's
JC.
a pretty good interviewer.
Yeah, wrong day for that one. Hey, what's up? What's up? This can't be wrong.
Hey, I like Jeff.
I was just on my way to bed and decided I'd get on for a minute while Gunsmoke was on. Well, I hadn't thought of it till the last minute with Jesse,
Well, I appreciate you coming on here. I mean, this is great. I thought I would
It
never hear
is
your
great.
voice. I
We're
that's
feel
honored
awesome.
I feel
Miss
honored,
Can't Be
actually.
Wrong.
Everybody loves you, Miss Can't Be Wrong. You know that. We ain't got to
Right.
tell you that, but you're like you're a fixture to this genre, right?
Yes, she
Yeah,
is.
I love you guys a lot too. I don't like slob tube and net drama and bullshit, but I love everybody on this side.
Yeah.
Best moderator around for sure.
In the history of
Oh,
YouTube.
Loyal to a T.
That's right.
Well, flattery will get you everywhere with me, sweetheart.
I'm good. I'll keep trying.
Now when you type in the chat, I could put a voice to it now with the sassiness.
You're the best.
You know?
She rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah.
I really do.
You good or what?
Yeah, I'm good. Maybe I'll get on longer another night.
Okay. All right, guys. Everybody say good night, Miss Can't Be Wrong.
Good night, Miss.
All right, Miss Can't Be Wrong. See you.
Good night, MCBW.
Good night.
And thank you for the honor of being here. Thank you.
Kiss.
Yeah.
Okay, Gunsmoke. I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah.
All right, sweetie. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Wow, that was a nice surprise. That's awesome.
That was, yeah. That was unexpected.
Was gonna start singing or something.
I thought it was a joke at first.
No, absolutely not. Actually, she and I have actually kind of been plotting this.
Yeah.
And it just kind of worked out that she was out because she's usually on her way to bed by now. And it just kind of worked out. And she texted me and she's like, hey, would you mind? And I said, no, not at all. And it worked out because it's perfect. It's on Gunsmoke show.
Yeah.
Make her debut. Yeah.
And
That's
you know
awesome.
what'll happen tomorrow, Jesse? Tony Pizza's going to start off his show. I told you guys that Miss Can't Be Wrong and Jesse Roth were lesbians that knew each other.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, let them talk. Listen, hey, I don't care if they talk about me. I really don't care. I don't care what they do to me, but what was pulled today, that was BS.
What happened?
Yeah, that ain't cool. They're putting kids out there, and it's not cool at all.
Mustache Pete, they doxed my son.
Are you kidding me?
Animals.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. Jesse
Yeah.
Roth, I didn't know that was you. I'm sorry. I never heard your voice before.
Oh, well, it's okay. No, they somebody went into Johnny Mac's chat using my maiden name, and they got a picture of me and my son. The picture that they used of my son, he was actually a minor at the time.
Pieces of shit.
So I Miss Can't Be Wrong and I were on the phone for a good 45 minutes before I left work. I was sitting in my car. She had to talk me off a ledge from driving somewhere other than home this afternoon.
Yeah.
It was that bad. I was shaking. I was so pissed.
Because it's like you can't even do anything about it. You know what I mean? It's like you feel helpless when people do that shit. You can't put your hands around their neck.
Exactly. But listen, like I said, you know what? They could call me fat, ugly, use my maiden name. I don't care. That's all public record. I really don't care. But they crossed the line. They crossed the line. And I have never, ever, ever shit about anyone's kid. I've never brought up anyone's kids' names ever. Sorry, I don't mean to be cussing. I'm
that's why I don't become
You're good.
But
bullshit.
That's the big turnoff about the YouTube thing. It's just people go
The
too
kid
far.
stuff, right?
Let me tell you something. I might be biased, but I got the best kid around, and he's better than any of their kids. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you put up with a lot of shit, Jesse.
But believe me, he for as young as he is, he probably makes more money than half of them. So they can bite my ass.
Motherfucker.
care about that. That's not cool at all, man. Not cool.
But anyway, so like, let's
Yeah.
move on and have fun now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Michael Moffat, thank you.
But
Sorry.
I'm so glad I was able to bring Miss Can't Be Wrong to
Yeah,
you
that's cool.
guys.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Gunsmoke, I'll take care of you at the end, buddy. All right.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
we've
Yeah.
been plotting this actually, so
This can't be wrong. And Jesse Roth, they live in the same house. You know, lesbian.
Oh yeah, he would say that.
he
She's a
probably
real
would.
Southern belle.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't go that way, but if he were the only other choice, he loses. Sorry.
They'll probably say, yeah, they both live with FBS. Actually, they're both Shanna doing an accent.
Yeah,
Shanna.
that's that. That's
Dear
it.
God.
Shanna. Huh?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
I'll be right back. I gotta
bestiality
make
is the other choice.
I gotta make a phone call, buddy. All right.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. All right.
All right, bro.
All right, be
Well,
right back.
I actually like that she was able to come on Gunsmoke show
Yeah,
because
I'm
for
honored.
years they've been saying that she's Gunsmoke in a dress.
Yeah, I'll miss Can't Be Wrong. Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Yo, Michael, thank you again, brother, for that
Bad
5.
vision. Bad vision.
Yeah, it's the jacket. We love Miss $5. Thank you, jacket. Yes, we do love Miss Can't Be Wrong. She's a real Southern belle. I mean,
We
she
love
got a
her.
she got
She's
a
my
great
buddy.
accent. She has a proud American accent.
We
Huh?
Yeah,
talk.
I could. Where's that? Like North Carolina accent, something like that.
Yeah, it's a North Carolina accent.
I could tell. I mean, I lived down there for a while.
I have family down
Holy
there,
shit.
so
Jesse, you got a
I
Southern.
lived everywhere thanks to the fucking United States Marshal Service.
I actually
Yeah.
don't, Pete. I'm suburban Philadelphia, but I've spent so much time down south that my voice will flip flop sometimes.
Where down south?
North Carolina.
Where
around-
at? You know?
Do you know the High Point area?
Yeah, of course. That's where the college is.
Yeah, it's probably about 45 minutes away from Charlotte.
Yeah, no, I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, no, I have family down
Charlotte's
there.
one of the
that
richest cities in the East Coast. Nobody knows that.
It's true. You're right, Frank.
It's the banking industry. You know where it came from? The
well,
tobacco industry. That's how they got tobacco.
Yep, tobacco, but they do a lot with furniture. Thomasville is right down the road. And a lot of people don't know this too, but at one point, I think right down the road, not in High Point, but not too far down the road, was the only place in the U.S. that school buses were manufactured at one point.
Oh, I did not know that. No.
Yep.
It's
High
beautiful.
Point.
Interesting.
It is beautiful.
I spent a lot of time visiting down there when I was a kid. So
I like coastal Carolina too. It's pretty cool. Pretty laid back.
Yeah. But yeah, so she wanted to pop on and say hi. And I was like,
Yeah.
yes, I get to be the one to bring it to people.
I can't believe it. Yeah. I'm honored. You know?
She'll get I'm actually working on putting together a channel for myself soon, and I'll try to get her on with maybe like an avatar or something, but we'll build up to that. We can build up to that. She's just kind of a little shy. I mean, I don't blame her. Look at everything that's happened to all of us on here. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know. It's a big mess to get involved with. But hold on. Let me thank this my brother in Australia here. Pizza's mom's erection. I know who you are. Fucking $100 Australian. Thank you so much.
If anybody,
you can step in my erection. Huh?
My erection.
Yeah.
Within 5 feet of my mother's erection. I was laughing so hard I needed my fucking inhaler when I heard that.
Yeah, FBS played that. I was laughing. I was like, oh my God, he really did say that.
He did.
Oh man, that's fucking great. Classic.
Step in my mother's erection and Schwarmer's erection.
Hold on, Schwarmer's calling me right now.
Schwarmer.
Miss Can't Be Wrong. I see you in the chat still, sweetie. Let me tell you something. Bringing you on here put me in a better mood. Thank you very much for letting me do that.
Yo, Jimmy Conway really doesn't like Lee Cole. Lee Cole sucks the corn out of Danny Trejo's ass. And then earlier he says something else about him, like
imagination. Holy shit.
Yeah,
bro.
he said something crazy before too. He really has it in for Lee. How
Oh,
can I
yeah.
blame him?
When Lee doesn't talk about people, I
Jimmy
forget
Conway.
this.
Miss Can't Be Wrong. Can I ask you a question? Are you a Duke fan or a North Carolina fan?
Holy shit. Fucking
It's raining.
St. Patty's Day, and I
Oh,
have cars on my road, and they're both pretty much empty. It's great.
oh, everybody's drunk, man.
Isn't Pizza Irish? His son, his name is Sean Sutton, whatever.
He's half Maltese, half Irish. We confirmed it.
Yep.
So he's probably celebrating today.
Yeah, probably.
Sean
Celebrates
McCarthy, I
everything.
think his name is.
Sean
This year
McCarthy.
it was white when I first bought it. He just doesn't wash his clothes.
Oh,
From North
hey,
Carolina.
guys, we've got Johnny Mac and Shawnee Mac.
Shawnee.
Yeah,
the
Sean
fuck is that?
McCarthy.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh,
The Mac
Yeah,
brothers.
that's his
oh,
retarded
that makes
brother.
sense. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little slow. I just realized that.
Doesn't Johnny Mac claim to be Italian too? He's
Yeah, they both want to. They both want to be Italians. They try to play dress up. You know.
two pinky rings.
Yeah, Pizza fucking puts on the voice.
You know what they remind me of? Remember that movie Wise Guys with Joe Piscopo, Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Joe Piscopo.
Yeah, they could actually do the remake of that movie, both of them. Go
Hey,
start
when
my
you get
car.
a
Yeah, I
chance,
got
don't
you,
do it
boy.
now, Gunsmoke. But on Clowns, I used the scene from Donnie Brasco where the cops raid their casino night, but instead it's Tony Pizza's chat getting invaded by trolls. You'll like it.
Don't say nothing, Donnie. Don't say nothing.
Like, all when they get arrested, it's all of the Team Pizza guys. They're all in the cell, and Pizza's like, "There's got to be a snitch here." You know, fuck.
Yeah, permit for the line too.
You guys should do a Mob 2 for Africa. You do We Are the World with everybody.
We should. Yeah. Get FBS up there singing.
Yeah, FBS with a headband doing the Springsteen part.
Yeah. Put the wig on him too. Put the fucking wig on him.
Josie could be Michael Jackson.
Will Lee Cole be there? Lee Cole will be there too. Singing.
Josie could be Michael Jackson, or she could be Milli Vanilli,
or
Rick
Lionel Richie.
James.
She could be Lionel
Rick
Richie.
James, more like Rick James.
Rick James's transgender brother, basically. It works.
Oh yeah, we'll make it modern.
5 fingers hit to the face. Slap.
Yeah, get my drink, bitch.
Yeah.
It's one of the best fucking skits ever, bro.
Angel could with that voice could be Cyndi Lauper.
You guys are mean.
Cyndi Lauper.
Funny but mean.
Maybe
Cyndi
the
Lauper.
voice only, but not the rest
The
of
voice,
Cyndi
no,
Lauper
yeah, of
from
course.
back
I
then.
mean, come on.
But
Yeah.
Cyndi Lauper has a cute voice. When you hear her talk, you know, she was kind of cute back then.
But believe it or not, they come from the same neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah,
She's from Richmond Hill. She's from Ozone Park, so figure it out.
yeah.
Hey, did I hear right earlier, speaking of Lee Cole, that he went at Mob Rats? Is that true?
I heard that too. Yeah, somebody said that. What's that
All
about?
right, well, if he did, I'm going to say if he did, then I'll give Lee Cole his props on that one, because basically, you know, look, Lee Cole, for all of his issues, is way more talented than fucking MRE. MRE always needs some other dude's video to make his videos. He always has to roast or have some other shit playing. Otherwise, he can't do a show.
Yeah.
And Lee, you know, Lee's not good by himself, but he can get by himself until he gets, you know, new partners. So Lee's got way more talent than fucking Mob Roach. And he's got more class than Mob Roach. I've never seen Lee attacking people's children and trying to dock. You know, I know he does behind the scenes and does some shit occasionally, like handing information over. But as far as like doing it public and putting it out on videos and shit, you know, he's got way more. You got to have no class at all to have Lee beat you in the class department. So I'm going to give Lee his fucking credit on St. Patrick's Day, since he's probably part Irish as well, and say that he has more class than
I think he's Scottish.
And if he attacked him, then congrats to him. I'll give him it this time. So there it is.
What did he say? We know what he said about MRE?
Well,
apparently he wants to see his record. He wants him to unseal his record.
Well, see, MRE had cracked a
Crazy.
joke about Lee's friend, and I don't know, I can't remember who the friend was, to be honest with you, but MRE had cracked a joke, and Lee didn't like it. So Lee made a threat that I'm gonna, show your jacket or something like that. So then MRE went on and did a mini live stream all about it, going, go ahead, show my jacket. Everybody's been doing it for the past year and a half. See how far you get to. Da, 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 da.
I could picture, oh, dude, I could picture him. Does my jacket look like a raincoat or is it more like a trench coat? What's my jacket look like, Lee? You know how that fucking scumbag
But
is.
Lee ain't gonna do nothing that hasn't been done already. His stuff has already been put out. Anything else?
Yeah.
Well, and that
See,
was
Lee won't get no
MRE's
further
point.
than anyone else. Yes, exactly.
That was MRE's point, but let me tell you, to put my 2 cents opinion of the both of them in on this, if I had to take MRE or Lee Cole, they're both jerk offs, but I could probably stand being in a room 10 minutes longer with Lee than I could MRE. That's about it,
Like I said, when Lee doesn't talk shit and make up lies and stuff, I forget that he's even around. He doesn't bother me.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't follow his show, and the only time that I ever even get to hear about the show is when he actually decides to go off and make a remark about one of us, because he doesn't seem to do that lately.
No.
Otherwise, our troll friends would be telling me on Instagram and tell me where to look. He's obviously clout chasing off of Dominic Chicali and some others now. So whatever. He's not fucking with us, so it is what it is,
Yeah, he's a real gangster dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, you're gonna talk about the boss, dude. The boss ratted. You ratted too, dude.
Yeah,
Yo, Ron Esco, thank you for that $10, brother. And Neil, thank you for the 20, man. Thank you for that cash app, bro.
You got it.
Yeah, man.
Guys, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, so when you see all this stuff that these people do and say and do to each other and do to us online, has the thought ever crossed your mind? Like, I get this thought every once in a while. How the hell do these people even know how to tie their shoes in the morning?
I don't know. I don't know how to tie my shoes.
I think that they're just hyper focused on one thing, and that's being trolls. So
No, I hear you.
They can function, They're functioning trolls.
You know what? I hope Lee is trying to get MRE back for how it sort of went a year or so ago, because I know that Lee was pissed at him. Back when I was cool with Lee, he would tell me everything, right? And he wanted to lay into MRE. He was so pissed that MRE attacked him, and was at the time, though, this is not a year ago, more like a year and a half or so ago, before he was, unmasked, we'll say. And Lee wanted to do this and that, but I could tell that he got chickened out because MRE's anonymity scared the shit out of him. And so Lee was sort of forced to buck down a bit and just fucking put up with the shit. So I hope now that, he's been out for a year now. I hope maybe Lee will remember how he originally used to feel about MRE when all that shit was going down, when MRE was making a fool out of him and embarrassing him, and then just handle him, because he could. Lee Cole's actually one of the only ones over there, other than Angel herself, that could just flip on MRE and say, hey, show your shit or you're out of our camp. Angel's the only other one that really has the pull to say, all right, MRE, I've had enough of it. I want to see your jacket or get out.
Well, that's
and MRE would have to do it or he'd have to leave. And Lee's like the only other one that even has some kind of a level like that. So
he won't do anything. He wants to be with Angel too much. So if he knows Angel's gonna go against him, I don't think he'll do anything anti-MRE.
I agree with you, Pete, and I think that it might head this way because not too long ago, Angel herself made a comment about how MRE should maybe just show his stuff just to get the rumors off the table. She did it in a live chat where she's a wrench. So I screenshotted it. I saw her clearly ask him. She knew he was in the chat at the same time, and she said it to him. And so he knows that she's already asked once now. And Lee, if he's smart, will seize upon that and go to Angel and say, hey, you're right. We do need to see this motherfucker stuff. And we both need to come out there and say, you cannot claim you're anti-rat and along with us in the We Push Bullshit movement unless you're not a rat, bro. You can't
Yeah,
do
make
it
one
if
quick
you're a
comment,
rat.
dude. Like, I'm not a content creator. I'm just a watcher, right? But like, why would he choose this fucking genre, dude? When you like fucking educate yourself a little bit before you came in, I know you got subscribers and everything, and obviously the dude's probably like an alright dude. But it's just strange, man. Why would you pick that? Like, stick to wrestling or something, dude. Like, you know what I mean? You do so
He
much
would have
better.
been way better in wrestling because he
Something.
could have talked about what it's like to be on the road and all that old school days.
Sure.
Now it's all different, but you know, people are interested in the territories. That's why Vice, you know, Vice is going under financially, but the one thing that's keeping them afloat are those territories videos because people actually go and watch them that aren't subscribed and don't like Vice normally.
You think
So-
Vice is
I'm
going
going to make one more quick comment, too. I'm sorry,
Go
Ron, let's see what you guys say. Anybody that lives up here in the Northeast or been around things, if you know something about it, you don't talk about it that openly either. You know what I'm saying? If you lived around a city or something, you see shit, you don't talk about it that openly, freely. And if you know something, you shut the fuck up.
That's true.
You guys know what I'm saying, right?
What the fuck is that?
Most of you guys. That shit is weird to me.
Hey,
What the fuck is
you're gonna
that?
activate Gunsmoke's copyright for a song like that?
Yeah, what was that? Celine Dion?
That was We Are the World, man.
Fuck, bro, play some shit that is worth
that was
losing
the-
a fucking video monetization over.
What was that, Frank?
Put on
Is that
some
your
of that gangster
ringtone?
shit.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, that was
Straight back.
Swama was calling me.
Shawarma.
Let's just say I knew something about something. I'm still not talking about
Hey, is
something.
that
Let's put
Anthony
it that way.
down below me on the screen?
Frank, I always pictured you more of a Mariah Carey fan.
Nah,
God.
negative, but yeah, why
Come
not?
on.
Every time I hear that
Dean Martin.
song, I'm gonna throw something through a fucking window.
Oh my god.
I say Dean Martin. Frankie likes Dean Martin.
I like
Yeah, Dean
everything. I
Martin's
mean,
good,
I like all
yeah.
kind of music, but I do like Dean Martin over
Me
Sinatra.
too. I love Dean Martin.
Tell you what, I'll take the blues over anything.
I like it. Yeah, I like everything.
You like
I
the
like Tony
blues, huh?
Bennett the best.
Real rock and roll, the blues, like
Tony Bennett.
Muddy Waters and all that shit. You know.
Yeah, Tony Bennett.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
Frank,
Which
now
guys wanna hear? I
that
got my
Dean
guitar right
Martin
here.
Vegas song in my head. I love Vegas when I'm winning. I love Vegas when I lose.
Yeah, I like that. I like that
Karaoke.
type of shit. Yeah.
Hold
There
on,
you go.
That's some pimp shit, bro. Because he was on stage with a cigarette and a drink of hard liquor while singing it too.
It was
You know?
I'm on Gunsmoke Live. You ready?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what
Don't
you got.
play anything copyrighted, dude.
Oh, that's a zombie. That sounds like Zombie by the what the fuck?
What you want to hear?
By
I
the
want to hear
cran-
some Rolling Stones, baby.
You talking about the cranberries?
Yeah.
Frank?
Another
yeah.
time. Another time. I got my
Cranberries.
garage door open. All my neighbors over here.
Oh yeah. Shut that shit off.
Hey, did
Do I
Carmen,
like Celine Dion? Miss can't be wrong. Absolutely, no. But she could sing, but not for me.
is Common Sense on here?
Yeah, he's on here.
Yeah.
He's just quiet. What's up, Common Sense?
Nah,
I'm
shit,
playing around. Another time.
Yo, Jimmy Conway, thank you for the $10, brother. Salute to you, bro. Thank you, Jimmy. What are you doing, Common Sense? I don't like you so quiet.
Oh,
I'm just driving. I'm trying
Oh,
Oh,
to
is that
stay awake
Common
right now.
Sense?
Bro, I
Yeah,
thought that was Aerolata because I saw a purple A.
How dare you?
Yeah. God damn it.
Are you
Can you
going
just check?
incognito or what's the word?
Negro.
Incognito? Yeah, you know, where
Incognito.
instead of the letter C, you're throwing the A at us this time, huh?
Ginzo Black, baby.
Yeah. That's right, boy. Boston J in the house. Huh?
What's going on tonight? What's on the menu?
I'm trying to look for 4 goons.
At a lesbian bar.
Common sense, get back in your sleeping bag so I can put that duct tape around it.
oh my God.
Jesse?
Damn.
Jesse?
I don't.
Yeah, it's Jesse.
That shit was awesome.
Don't
I
tease me
say
with a
that,
good
I get
time.
20.
Don't tease me with a good time. Yeah. That's kinky. Yo, Common Sense. They're saying that there's going to be an autobiography about Vince McMahon, like unauthorized, and chapter 11 is about Lee Cole.
Really?
That's what they said in the chat just
No,
now.
you heard it right. Lee's Hole.
Lee's hole is
Yeah.
Why
is
would they
chapter
have a
11.
chapter about him?
Bro.
About his brother? You mean his brother or him?
I guess I don't know. That's
It's
Oh,
gonna
really?
be Tony Pizza's part in fucking Netflix. It's gonna be like the same thing. You know what I mean?
Netflix.
Yeah.
Lee's gonna be like, you guys just wait, dude. The Vince McMahon book is gonna prove that I worked at Scaturo's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some dude's gonna be giving head at the locker room. Also, you see his head cut
Because
off.
remember, bro, when Pizza was saying that the Netflix series is gonna prove I was in the mafia. It's like
Yeah, nobody
it's about a vegan restaurant. How's this prove you were in the mob and knew Sammy the Bull?
Yeah.
Well, he was trying to get that narrative like 2 months before it came out.
Well,
So
yeah,
like,
he got. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. He got a shitload of donations because people thought they were talking to a future famous mob guy.
right, it's some Sammy the Bull story that he
yeah.
packed up. It's gonna come
I'll be
out.
right back.
Whatever.
I
And he
can't.
rec-
I can't believe that people fucking even believe that shit for
He-
a second. Like, come on.
he recorded a video chat between him and Sammy on a live.
Yes. See, I didn't even believe him at all. And then that one day he bust out Sam Gravano, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I couldn't believe that I'm hearing this. But then I'm like, wait a minute. He knows him, but Sammy doesn't sound like he knows he's on a YouTube video right now.
Right,
Sammy thinks
exactly.
he's in a private conversation, and
Nah,
he's
he
talking to the dude about how he should turn his channel into a homeless fucking channel.
Mhm.
Which
Well, what,
and
then
I'm
he
like,
go
you know
like this.
what?
He gave him
Sammy doesn't know
$400
this
on
dude.
Facebook or something.
And
right?
Sammy's actually smart because from a business point of view, fucking Pizza could have gone to town over the long term with a channel like that. Just going around and getting these simps to pay his way to go from city to city. And he just chills in a nice hotel. And during the day, he goes and, talks amongst the homeless. What's up, people? What's up, guys? He could have made a fortune and got to fucking have a homeless dream. But you could tell Sammy didn't know him.
that
Sammy was
channel.
just like giving a homeless dude advice,
I'll tell you something about Sammy that I know personally. He likes to like evade confrontations. He feels somebody out and he sees somebody. He tries to like, hey, how's it going, buddy? That kind of stuff. Oh, cool. I hope you're doing good. He likes to ease the situation, and
he tries to steer people away from a confrontation with him, like
he does that a
suggesting you
lot.
go do something else.
Yeah,
Go
that's one of
work
his
with the
problems. I've
homeless.
seen him do it many times in jail.
Yeah, you could tell that's how Sammy is. One of his ways, and what it probably is because Sammy knows how his temper is, and that if he doesn't get problematic
He's not
people away
scared.
from him, they'll want to shoot him.
That's being
You know what I'm
called a
saying?
middle manager. That's a middle
He's
management
not
move.
scared. He's telling people fucking like, okay, cool. All right, see you later. Be good. Kick rocks.
That's an old.
That's
He would
his
have
way
been
to
smart.
avoid having to attack people physically because he
I've seen him
gets them away
I've
from
seen him
himself
do that
beforehand.
personally 20, 30, 40 times easy. Because when he used to come to a unit and I was in 2 different units with him, there'd be people always like, hey, how's it going? How's everything? They get a little starstruck, you know what I mean?
Look at
And
that channel.
sometimes
You know that channel, Soft White Underbelly? That's what those guys do. They make a fucking killing on doing that. They interview like people on the street and like traffic victims and drug addicts and shit. They get like 1 million fucking views.
Yeah, they had John Alite and Mike Dowd on that channel too. Mike Dowd called me up before he went on there to tell me he was going on there.
Yeah, check out our interview with John Alite tomorrow and
Where?
Howie's coming out tomorrow at 12
Tomorrow?
o'clock.
Cool.
Is that when it's coming out, Frank? Tomorrow?
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, it's
okay,
coming out
cool.
tomorrow. It was one of the funnest ones I've done.
Yeah, but where's it coming
Pretty
out?
cool.
Where can we see it?
Tomorrow around
On
12.
Alite's channel.
Just
Oh,
call me
Alite's
up,
channel.
guys. I'll let you know.
Oh,
Alite's channel, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alite's
it
channel.
humanizes everybody. It doesn't talk about fucking being anything more than what we just kids growing up. So I liked it.
A lot of baseball bats.
A lot of people. It talks about it.
They're like this big. They're like this big, though.
Like, Alite, don't be telling interviewers that you piped 10 guys last weekend. That's not. You don't want to say it like that.
They all
The baseball bats are this big.
That sounded a little suspect for sure.
I'm like, John, we know what you mean, but it doesn't sound like what you think it sounds like.
Right.
Growing up in Woodhaven, growing up in my neighborhood, the neighborhoods next to each other, Howie's neighborhood in Ozone Park, people we knew, stuff, kind of just prerequisite to fucking mob shit. It was fun. It was done right.
Yeah.
Kind of something like me and a couple other content creators are working on right now.
Shit.
You know, to put it on film.
Frank, Frank, you got a channel going on, buddy? You should do one, definitely, brother.
A channel? No. Fucking,
You and Howie, dude. You and Howie be fucking money.
That's the only way I'd probably lose 30 pounds, but no. Fuck.
Yeah, but you and Howie would be fucking money, brother.
I do not envy you guys at all.
Smart.
Yeah, deal with that shit.
I like coming on these type of shows. This actually makes me relax. It makes me I don't talk no mob stuff on me. I never do. I very rarely do I.
Right, you lived it. Not that big of a deal to somebody that lived it.
Well, I don't see it that way. I just have fun. I like to go on smoke. I like to watch the Tom clips, the Lee Cole clips, the old fucking Danny Trio clips. They're fun. The JP's funny. Everybody's funny. Tom has got a tremendous brain. He's very smart. I have fun with you guys. I like this. This is Goof Tube, Mob Tube. I love it.
I know nobody's gonna want to hear this, but I enjoy John Panisi's fucking channel. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, everybody
I like what John says.
Right.
I haven't really watched too much of it.
I used to watch.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna like what I want to like anyway.
Yeah.
What about the Dapper Dom? You watch him?
Who?
The Dapper Dom.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Dom. Who's that?
The cow.
The rapper, the banana rapper.
Lee has a major man crush on that guy. You ever hear him?
Does he?
Everybody, he is who he was.
I don't know who that is.
Lee says.
Dom Sakali.
Lee says.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even watch any of that shit yet.
Well, I was listening to Lee the other day. He goes, Gene didn't testify against like it's a badge against anybody. He goes, he really didn't. It's because they took pleas, dude. It's not because he didn't. I mean, what's that even mean? He goes, but these other guys testified against bigger guys. I testified against 2 bosses and a hitman. Does that make me big?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know what?
You weren't the linchpin of the fucking case. You know, they usually use a lot of witnesses. You know what I mean? Like a guy like you will know some things. Another 2, 3, 4 dudes will know other parts of it. And the feds know it all, but they just need at least one guy to show up to court to say it in front of a jury. You know?
Well,
this is how I look at life, right? Like, okay, so I'm not in the fucking life, right? I'm just an electrician of 30 years. I can tell that story, right? Just be truthful in the story that you fucking tell.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
That's all. Just don't make it bigger than you are, little than you are. Just tell the story that you are.
People like it. Not that I'm into the people like me business, but people like you better when you just be honest, you know?
Exactly. Just fucking shoot right from the hip.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, and Joe Messina, not to be on the mob thing too much, he used to have a saying that says, you need a lot of different ingredients to make a good soup, right?
Yeah.
So that the government used that theory.
I like pepper.
And when they were prosecuted, and they used a lot of ingredients to go after him.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, they used his own theology.
Shit.
Yeah, and isn't it crazy though that he ended up flipping after that? So it was like.
I couldn't believe it because I remember I was in a jail in Jersey and I was still in like the press bone and not that
you were in South State, were you?
No.
And that dude was one of the only ones that
I was
got
in
off
South State for 2 years.
Light in the Donnie Brasco case. He skipped trial while the other 100 and something other dudes went to trial. And once they were all going through, he came back and turned himself in, or he got caught, whatever it was exactly. But he ended up getting 8 to 10 years in that Brasco case, which was fucking low.
Yeah, but he got convicted
Brasco still had no clue. To this day, you'll see interviews with Joe Pistone, and they'll ask him, "Why do you think Messina got that?" He's like, "I don't fucking know." He's like, "Why did O.J. Simpson get off with not guilty?" And which lets you know that Brasco
wasn't
that
the best
Messina should have been
witness.
put away forever too. You know,
Brasco wasn't the best witness, believe me. And there was a lot of inconsistencies in his stories that he said.
Well, of course, he was the very first one. You know, before him, the DEA was the only federal agency that actually knew how to do undercover shit, and he was like one of the first ones for the FBI. And he didn't carry fucking microphones most of the time or tape recorders and shit. He wasn't walking around with a fucking tape recorder in his boot 24/7 all around Manhattan. No. You know what I mean? Like,
no, there was a lot of things that the government didn't want the fucking cross-examination.
Yeah, for sure.
But back to Messino. He did plea out to the three captains hit. The three captains conspiracy to the murder, not the murder itself. Years later, he gets, even though he did he get convicted or he beat it, and then they charged him with the actual act, the murder, not the conspiracy. Something like 15 years later.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? No double jeopardy.
I know, that is crazy.
He beat the conspiracy, but he fell on the actual murder years later.
Well, that's the same thing in the drug world. If you get
18 years
arrested for
later.
coke or marijuana trafficking back in the day, whatever, you get a charge for trafficking, then you get a second one for conspiring to. So if they take you to trial for the actual one and you win, guess what? You're going to have to win a second time. You're going to have to beat a conspiracy case after that.
There's only two people that got 15 years in that case. In that Donnie Brasco case. One was that lefty guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lefty Ruggiero. Yeah.
And the other guy was Nicky Santoro, who was a friend of mine.
Well, they were Sonny Black and what's his name would have got time too, but they wound up killing both of them.
Yeah, they got killed. Yeah. Lefty almost got killed too.
Jelly. Well, yeah, they picked him up. What happened with Jelly? What happened with that guy? Did they kill him too?
Yeah, that was a Colombo guy. Am I correct?
Yeah, he was killed in a parking garage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was shot in a parking garage.
Yeah, I didn't read too much of the book and seen a little bit of the movie because I don't know. It just I was at the time when that movie was coming out. If I was hanging out with Nicky at in a bar we used to hang out at, and he was just like livid about it. So it was like it wasn't the most popular topic. You know what I mean?
Because they made him look like
they shot Tony Mira too, didn't they?
Tony Mira, they got earlier than
they got it just before it happened, right?
Yeah, that was the
within the same time period. I remember that when I was reading about it.
Sorry, Gunsmoke.
It's all good.
I'm bad at this with lefties too. Sorry, I didn't mean jump all over you guys. Dude, I suck, dude. I'm in and out. I know I'm horrible, dude. You could give it to me. I can take it good.
Your mic is really loud.
Yeah, you're a motherfucker.
Dude, I have like a fucking hearing problem too, though. I don't I'm losing my hearing, so bear with me.
Is my mic's loud or somebody else's?
No, Neil.
Neil.
Oh,
I'm loud?
Yeah, your mic is. I don't know if it's your.
I can barely hear nothing. I'm sorry, dude. I'll throw the fucking the phone over there or something.
No, that's all good.
I thought you were on a computer.
Usually, Common Sense has the opposite problem. Common Sense's mic sounds like he's in a submarine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think he is.
I don't mean any harm.
No, you could.
That's my dad's brother.
Oh, interesting.
I worked around machinery for over 30 years. I'm losing my hearing finally. Like, it sucks.
I bet.
Hey guys, real quick. I'm gonna jump back down into the chat and let you have your boys club. I'll be in the chat.
You can
come on.
All right,
We like to have girls here.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I'll hang out for a couple minutes, but real quick, so in case I don't forget, I want to Gunsmoke. Thank you so much for letting me come on and vent. And thank you for letting me bring Miss Can't Be Wrong on. Frank, I need that espresso.
Anytime, babe. Anytime. I'll make it for you anytime you want.
Wait, Miss Can't Be Wrong was on tonight too?
Yeah, yeah. The first time ever. Yeah.
You missed it, though.
I didn't get to see it. I missed it. I'll go watch it back. Yeah.
I called her and she was on the phone through my computer. So, yeah, and Common Sense. I bought the good duct tape this time, and I found the perfect spot in the woods.
Oh, Jesus!
So,
Nice.
Don't forget the line.
Now she's taking. Yeah. I was gonna say, she got a shovel and everything laid out for me. Huh?
I don't know. I'm banned from Lowe's for buying certain products, so that might have to wait.
Why do I have a feeling I almost believe you?
I don't know. Common Sense. Why?
What's going on with this? So somebody's
Tony Pizza can't go to Walgreens and buy a couple products either.
I don't know. I'm still allowed in some Home Depots, so you better watch your back.
I hear that.
JC, you're awesome. P, I'm glad. I think this is the first time we've talked, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I said I thought it was your first time coming on here. I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I've been on before. I just think we're on at different times.
Yeah.
Neil, I'm glad you had a good time in California.
Yeah, it was badass.
So
You
okay.
didn't turn gay out here the way Tony Pizza said happens the moment you touch my state's boundaries.
Woke jokes.
No, definitely not gay, dude.
You didn't turn gay all of a sudden. Okay, see, Pizza, you're not correct on that one.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Gunsmoke. I'm gonna lose service for like 3 exits.
Yeah.
So if you can't drop the thing in the chat, I'll pop back on.
All right, you got it.
I'm gonna cut out. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
G-Con.
Pizza said that he said Mustache Pete is a metrosexual, half a fag.
No,
he lives
no,
with his mommy.
Pizza wishes you were, okay?
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
It's wishes. That's fucking retarded.
He's right. I don't care what he says. It's all good.
Hey, Jesse, did you get a chance to see that interview that I did on that Prison Talk channel?
You know, I started watching part of it, but I have to watch the rest of it.
All right, cool. Yeah.
But yeah, I always check. I know I don't always get right back to you, but I always check out your stuff.
Right on. Yeah, that guy is blowing up. He deals with Wes Watson and Big Herc, these really two big guys in the genre. But it ends really well. They asked about the cartel and stuff, and it's like, he's an ex-prison guard, so he researched my shit beforehand and looked at my paperwork, right? And I was like, hey, I called Marcelo from the county jail. So, it was one of the 4 calls I made, but that's in the interview. And he asked me what I said, like, how did you word your conversation, considering we record those calls and we track them. So we know, that's still a public record to this day because it's a county building technically, right? And, but it's pretty good. He really asked me some stuff that I haven't actually been asked before. So I think you'll like it.
Nice. I probably will. I just, I've had some other stuff going on, and then with the crap going on today, I just, I spaced out and spazzed out today a little bit. So.
Oh, you deservedly so. You be talking about no kids. It's bullshit.
You don't. I mean, I'm pretty good at keeping my cool, but I about lost it. So. Yeah. But
well, I'm sorry it happened.
That's not done here, unfortunately.
Well, you know what? This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna stew about it and let myself be upset about it for tonight, but tomorrow's a new day, and I'm just gonna keep going forward, ignoring them.
That's what you have to do. Put Tom and Jerry one right in front of the other. Don't let those people have your energy, dude. They ain't worth it.
No, they're not worth it. They're not. I mean, Johnny Smack showed his ass. I mean, ass.
Look, the dude has tits, man. He ain't worth nothing.
That's true.
Oh, his tits are bigger than mine.
Oh,
damn.
Look, Mac's worst nightmare is for all
they
of
look like
us
deflated
in
pastry
FBS
bags.
to not argue with him
Hey,
because
prove it.
the sooner that happens, Mac will be forced to do gym
Great, that's
shows.
for later.
And he can't do them.
Like pastry bags. Deflated.
I got my dollars out.
Let's have a competition and see who's.
Yeah, let's see.
Listen.
Oh my God! Don't do that. Yeah, right.
Listen, not to get graphic, but I'm a double D. He's easily a triple D. Okay, I'm sorry.
I beg to differ. You got to show.
Yeah, we can't tell.
They look like 3-day-old party balloons.
Yeah, but bigger ain't always better. If they're bigger and they just sag further to the floor, that's not better.
Frank, weren't we on the one show? I think Gunsmoke's when the girl was shaking her boobs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Was that? I don't want to say it if it's the wrong one, but was that Terry Lynn?
Yeah, I was on Terry Lynn's show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
I don't know who it was. They all look the same to me.
Could have been Amanda.
They all look alike.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think
let me tell you something again.
It's probably Amanda. She's a good girl, though.
Let me tell you something again. I don't go that way, but the way they had their pictures plastered, I was staring.
Very enticing. Yeah. Very enticing.
What?
Well, it wasn't National Geographic, that's for sure. You know, back in
No.
the day, they showed it. That's the only. Those were
Yeah,
the Playboy books for the old guys.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
the
yeah.
only titties that could pass the
You get to see the
censorship people
tribes,
back
yeah.
in the day
Some
because they
tribe
had to
titties.
call it science and anthropology and shit, you know. But
You
it
know about
worked.
tribal titties, boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who doesn't like tribal porn? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like tribal
Yeah,
porn.
they used to whack off to the American Indians.
Listen,
Yeah.
there's a niche for everything, okay?
That's sick.
There's a
Yeah, it
niche
is
for
sick. That's all I
everything.
had.
At least you
Yeah.
didn't say like the Somalian chicks or something, you know?
Yeah,
Or the Peruvians, the ones that are
Like
about
the
4'2".
anorexic ones.
That was like Pocahontas and Rent-a-Cunta and all that stuff.
I really get into those hunter-gatherer types. You know what I'm saying?
Pizza like the Peruvian dude, the little midget guy with the big penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was staring at him the whole time.
With the bow haircut.
Freaking pizza.
We call
You
him
know how
Chief
that shit is. You
Chief
tell him
Hanglo.
that shit and freaking he'll take it in a few different directions.
Yeah, it's all fun. It's jokes.
Sick bastards.
Just
I
jokes.
don't know what I missed. What happened? What are you talking about, Jess?
Oh, somehow
We're
we got to
talking-
National Geographic titties.
We're
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about Johnny Smack tripping over his nipples and breaking his face.
That would be
But Jesse was also saying how her son's picture got put out today. Somebody put her son's picture out
Are you serious?
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gunsmoke. It would be funny as hell if you made like a joke picture where Johnny Mac is a tribal chick that's older with saggy tits hanging down and, you know.
Big holes in his
Yeah.
ears.
Fucking put leak. Yeah. Wait. We
That's
can't
an
do that.
idea.
I
'Cause
just
MRE
I
will
just
get
don't understand
excited
the
to
point of
see
that
a white
shit.
person that's got black skin for the purpose of a picture. So we can't do that. Sorry. Not
And
allowed.
common sense, my son
Yeah.
in the picture was a minor at the time.
Yeah, see, I don't understand the point of people doing shit like that. That's fucking, I don't know. That's
And then they sit there
Slow.
with a straight face.
Real low.
but that's what they do. So
Well, and
I wish I could say I was surprised. You know what I mean? But I'm not. Unfortunately.
I've never ever spoken badly of any of their children. I don't even speak of their children. You know, I mean, I could see if I was up here every single day bashing on someone's kids. Then yeah, you know, you get what you give. But I've never ever done that.
No, hell no.
Hold on.
Why
I think
would-
I got
why
a troll
would you?
backstage.
Hey, Gun, I'll be right back. All right.
Yeah.
Hands up him. All right.
Hold on. I
Johnny
think
Cooper.
I got somebody backstage. Let's see who they are.
All right. Come on.
Speak. Hey, Paul. Calls himself Paul.
That's Ozzy Osbourne.
Is it?
Is
I
it?
think
That's
Oh
not
no,
Ozzy.
that's Angel.
My
that's
father.
That's Ozzy Gotti.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ozzy
say that's the result of a Gotti woman having sex with Ozzy.
Come on, Paul, speak, Paul.
Let's see who it really is.
It's probably that Scott idiot that loves to
Terrence-
do this shit where he
Terrence
hops on our
Spencer.
lives and stays quiet forever, and then
Who is it?
Terrence Spencer's the real name.
How do you could see that Gunsmoke?
Yeah. Now they tell you who it is really before you.
Really?
Pick them.
Man,
It's authenticated.
Get off.
yeah.
Spread
Fuck, I
that
can't-
ginger
Yeah,
ass
hit-
shit on my face.
You see? What an asshole.
What they say? Spread that what ass?
Spread
That's
that
his
ass
mother's
and spit
got
on his
better
face.
ass.
Oh, that was the pervert talking to Jesse. Gotcha.
Okay, that was that idiot from England. I was
Terrence
listening
Spencer.
on my computer right now, which is like a
England.
10-second delay, and I heard that voice clearly. I know who that fucking clown is.
Who is that?
Hey,
that
we're not.
fucking,
I won't
T
say
guy?
it publicly, but he's
Yeah.
one of the clowns from the UK.
Fucking piece of shit.
Sorry, trolls. I might not be attractive, but I'm.
I
not
think
desperate
Pete got it
either,
right. There
so-
you go. Hey, Pete the Killer. I think you got it right too.
These are all
Chuck,
dudes
I
who can't
believe
talk
it's
to
him.
women.
Yes.
These people don't. They can't talk to women in real life, so they.
Oh,
gotta
they're
come-
incels, bro.
I
They're
think
weirdos.
it's the dude you embarrassed, Pete, on SoFlo show that one time where you dressed up like him.
Oh, the
Yeah,
fat boy,
that guy.
when I said I fucking love him, Marie. That fucking I fucking love him.
Bro, when you first went on there, I actually thought it was him.
him.
You pulled that shit off.
Yeah, I had the glasses on with the bucket hat. I fucking love him, Marie.
Did you have a fishing hat on or some shit?
Yeah, I had a bucket hat on.
Yeah, he had a bucket hat.
I had
That
a
was
bucket hat
fantastic. That
with,
was a Bob Cube moment.
sunglasses, and a poncho.
Hey, bro, SoFlo even fell for it at first because SoFlo was getting ready to have an argument with you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck, brother?
Love letters every day.
You got some fucking nerve coming on my channel, bitch.
Oh, man.
I had the
JC,
You're from the
what was
UK,
that?
aren't you, bitch?
JC, what was that thing
Speak,
you were
bitch.
talking
You
about
know how he
earlier, bro?
talks.
Huh?
What was
What'd
that
you
thing
say?
you were
Ian?
talking about? What was that thing you were talking about earlier, JC? You said that they're asking MRE to put his paperwork out or something. I don't want to cut
Yeah,
you off
Lee,
before.
apparently it sounds like Lee Cole is now saying that MRE needs to flip his paperwork kind of thing. So it'll be interesting. I'll say that Lee Cole's finally
he ain't
right,
getting that
possibly.
shit.
No.
Listen, bro, he ain't getting that.
Yeah,
He's had
see,
over a year to get that shit. He
yeah,
said
and
he tried
look,
to say,
Lee won't get
"Oh,
any
I don't
further
even
than
know
you
where to
guys
go
did.
and get it."
Yeah, he won't get further than FBS did. So
Hey, MRE still owes me a pie recipe, damn it.
What? Pirates.
Yeah, no. That was a joke.
There's not be no Jewish pound cake, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He works at a bakery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he wants to put things in the oven. We know.
He loves that shit.
My little cannoli.
Like,
Bizarre.
tonight we're gonna make lox and bagels. Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel sick.
Miss, when did this happen? MRE went off on Lee and Casparosa. When was this?
Oh yeah, that was
Recent?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
He MRE did a stream out of nowhere. He sounded like he was pissed. He's like, he was talking shit about Casparosa, calling him all types of names, saying, something about, you want to expose me, you little fucking kitten, and just talking shit about
But the
Casparosa.
funny thing
MRE
is
dropped a
that
video
post,
on me
but
and
that
he
post,
played he actually tagged a studio at where I recorded this interview for my business like 2 years ago. It had nothing to do with any of this shit, but I didn't watch it, but people told me that he was roasting me last night, right? Playing
Yeah,
my business
saw it.
video or whatever.
I
Big
saw it,
whoop,
yeah.
right?
I saw it.
But now I understand why bro, I think maybe MRE is going into I'm going to attack as many people on my way out, we'll just say, kind of mode. You know what I mean?
well, the funny thing is that post that Casparosa put up wasn't even about him. It was about one of his associates, from what I know. And if you looked at this is the part I don't understand, right? This is how stupid people are. If you look at the post on Casparosa's community tab, right? If you look at how long the redacted last name is and how long the redacted state is, you can tell that it's not 2 words. It doesn't say Rhode Island, and it's not his last name. It's a short last name and a short state name. I'm assuming it was like, New York or Florida or something like that. Something short.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It
I don't
ain't
know
good
how
for
these people are gonna
MRE if
figure
Lee
that out.
Cole's trying to get his paperwork too, because Angel asked about the paperwork a month ago in a live chat
He
with
can't
her as
get
a
it.
wrench.
Bro, he can't get his paperwork. It was sealed on a judge's order. The only way that paperwork can get sealed is they have to petition the court, and they're going to have to submit a just cause for why they want that file unsealed. He can't get his paperwork. That's why he hasn't gotten it, bro.
Oh, so
He
just
can't get it,
cause.
dude. He's a fucking
So,
informant.
no,
I'm telling you,
I
bro.
hear you. What he should
I'm
do
telling you,
then,
I don't give a
if
fuck
he
what
was
these
smart,
people
he
say.
would
I'm
go
telling
down
you.
there and do the filing and get the process started and tell Angel and Lee, look, I'm getting this shit started. I'm at the courthouse right fucking now, and I'm filing, or my lawyer's office, whatever it needs to be, and then get it going. Because if he doesn't, whether he likes it or not, and we know he's listening right now probably because he has to watch Gunsmoke's channel because he loves Gunsmoke, MRE is not going to be able to keep going down this road of obfuscating what everybody knows to be obvious.
He's going to keep
It's
doing
end
it
of the line
forever.
for him.
Let me just ask somebody this question for people that are listening, right? If that paperwork was fucking FBS's paperwork or one of these other people they don't like, man, you think that this guy would have lasted this long? The only reason he's lasted this long is because they've been simping for him and denying the obvious. It's come to the point now where they should have been saying this from the dude from day one when they got his paperwork to begin with. You know what I mean?
Of course, bro.
Everybody in here is either in the streets, was in the streets, or has been around this shit. Like, you don't. What else do you need to find out if somebody is no good, bro? Like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on, that shit is crazy.
But bro, you're
Crazy.
talking about like these are people that don't pay attention to detail. So that's why with that paperwork, they didn't notice that it's somebody else because they don't pay attention to detail, bro. They just read a little bit and then just make up their own narrative. That's how these people are, bro. They're in
And
denial.
some of them believe in his cult of personality too. I mean, there's a couple dudes that were in the prison system, including California, where they know that if a guy just like MRE was to get dropped off in one of the prisons and had the exact same paperwork situation, they would not believe him.
He'd be in PC.
Yes, they would never believe him, but they believe him now because they liked him beforehand.
Listen, but and Frank, you know this, right? Before, I think in 2015 or 2016, they changed the way that you could file shit on the electronic database on Pacer, right? Because what was happening is the minute that people were getting to their units it was primarily with the feds. That's Pacer accounts. People would ask you for
report.
Yeah, they want your PSI report, and basically what they would call that is your driver's license. They'd be like, "Oh, I want to see your driver's license right now because if your paperwork's not good, you can't fucking get into GP right now." So what was happening is people were going on Pacer. They were putting in people's case numbers or their names, pulling it up, and it would literally be filed in Pacer that says, "Oh, they got a continuance due to a 5K1 letter or a cooperation agreement, or they got a safety valve," something like that. And it would literally say it on Pacer. And what was happening is people were getting fucked up on the inside. So they revised the way that they filed all the documents and did everything. So now when you go on Pacer, unless somebody took the stand in a case and their paperwork got shown out because they were a cooperating witness at that point, they went from a source or an informant to an actual cooperating witness where they were going to take the stand. You can't get any of that paperwork, which is why nobody can get this dude's paperwork and why there's no files on him anywhere.
Well, if they catch it on your person, if they catch your PSI report on your person, I remember even when I was out there, they in population that they gave you a shot. You'd go in the hole.
Yeah. But listen, my buddy, one of my buddies was a first time offender, and he wound up applying for the safety valve. Now he didn't cooperate on anybody. He just told he just admitted to his part of what he was doing.
That's
so
like telling, though.
right? It was, but everybody had everybody on the case had an agreement though.
Yes, I get it.
It was a global plea deal they all took. So they all fucking they were done. Yeah. They were dead. They were dead. Everybody was dead to rights. You know what I mean? So that's what they did. But when he went in to go do his time, right? They asked him for his paperwork, and since he applied and got the safety valve, he couldn't even get his paperwork. So he was having problems and shit. But everybody on the fucking case wound up taking a global plea deal. So he wound up getting the final sentencing and what his charge was. So they were like, all right, whatever. Yeah. Like they didn't give him a hard time after that. But even he was trying to get his lawyer to send it in, and they wouldn't let him. They wouldn't even let him send his paperwork in because he got a safety valve.
They also make phone calls too in there and stuff like that. If you say
of course, of course.
And you know, there's a lot to it than the paperwork itself. While you're waiting for your paperwork, they start investigating. They do their own investigation. The inmates do, and believe me, they're pretty smart when it comes down to shit.
Yeah, because they all been through it. They know where to look and who to ask, and everybody.
In my neighborhood, we had a lot. Like in my neighborhood, we had a lot of Puerto Rican kids in our neighborhoods and stuff like that. So it was like, where were you from? Knickerbocker Avenue. Okay, what part? So we knew already to ask somebody who this guy was, you know.
Well, plus the other thing is like the Mexican mafia and those kind of groups, they all have high-end lawyers that they use for their cases. They keep, it's like any other organized crime group. They always have a few lawyers on retainer, and those guys will always have access to, the most sensitive shit.
Nah, they can't.
They get passes.
They can't get any of that shit. They can't get any of that stuff.
Well, no, but they can pick up the patterns that tell if a dude is a cooperator or not, though. They can get, they can tell somebody, look, he had a hearing and this kind of thing, which does look suspicious, happened.
Listen, I showed three attorneys this dude's fucking paperwork and shit, and they all said the dude was an informant, bro. That's the only reason I came on and even said anything, because I got the shit verified first before I'm not gonna call somebody that and do that without knowing.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get any lawyers to investigate people for you that are not in your case.
Well, you can if they're family.
Yeah, that's the only. Yes, there's small provisions, but for the most part, they get disbarred. We had this smuck in our case.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
we had this smuck in our case that was getting Vinny Gorgeous' fucking messages and bringing them back to Joe Messina while we were in the when we used to have the the co-defendant meetings, and he and he thought he was all this and
Fuck
that.
is
They
that noise?
fucking huh?
The fuck is that
Somebody
noise?
sounds
Somebody's
like
eating
they're
Kit
eating a
Kat
bag
bars?
of fucking chips or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they
it's
kicked
you.
his
It's you,
ass
Dude,
out.
I
Mustache.
don't hear it now.
No, Mustache Pete is always eating some shit on this show.
No,
What the fuck are you
bro.
doing?
Sunflower seeds, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
eating ice cream, but that ain't making no noise. I hear that noise though. It's somebody else, not me.
Eating those king cones and those fucking wrappers.
Tom, they just bought him and put him in jail.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, look, you know, I
There was
know,
a guy named Tommy Lee.
I know a lawyer that got disbarred for a conflict of interest for taking a fucking case that he had prior taken another client that wasn't even related and got disbarred for it. I
Yeah, a
mean,
lot of these mob
those
lawyers
guys
talk a
are
good
sworn.
game.
Yeah, because people don't realize they're sworn to the court. They're court officers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they
that's there you go.
Yeah, they can't go. They swear to protect that oath. You know, just like a doctor breaking their confidentiality with a patient, anything like that, leaking information. Like, yeah, you lose your license and you're done after that. Your whole career's down the drain for what? You know. So
And you're
nobody's
right.
gonna
There are the
fucking do that.
rogues. Of course there are.
Yeah. So that's why
But
I
not
just laugh
many.
when people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna call this lawyer and ask them," or "I got inside access to this Pacers shit," or that. It's like, get the fuck out of here. If you had
Lawyers
access
suck.
to that, you know
Every
how many
single
people
one of
would
them.
get killed? You know how many people would get killed if you could find that out? Are you stupid?
There'd be no
Come on.
confidential informants, bro.
Exactly,
They wouldn't be able to
man.
use them.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's fucking stupid. That's why I was like, you know, how do people even believe this shit when they come out here trying to defend that shit? Like, oh, I got access, I can look it up, this and that. Like, no, the fuck you can't. Shut up.
Hey, you know how you can
What the fuck is
also
wrong
tell
with
that MRE is a rat is whenever he argued about it to you, common sense, or like when he talks about it, he always has to go to look at his fingernails in the picture. By the way, can we talk about his fingernails for the next 20 minutes
Yeah,
till
he's
the
trying to
show's
fucking
over?
deflect. He's trying to get your attention
deflecting.
off the fucking shiny object over there, which is the envelope.
yeah, no shit.
How about the fact for months he was trying to say that the feds were never involved, and then fucking what sealed folder, and then he admitted to a sealed folder, and that the feds fucking dropped the case the other day. Like, it's fucking crazy, man.
He dropped the case before. He said he had no Fed case. Then he said he had a Fed case. Now it's dropped.
The FBS got him to admit that. Oh, they dropped it. They dropped all that. But you told us for fucking the last year that there was no such thing. You went on the show with Dominic Korea there and made a big joke about, you know, what are they talking about? I laugh at that. The feds ain't involved in my shit.
So what now? Huh? Go on. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say. Then another show, he admitted that he signed a piece of paperwork for the Fed saying he wouldn't possess any guns or anything like that. And it wasn't until after talking to somebody that cooperated that was telling me like, "Oh, you have to sign that paperwork and you cooperate." And I was like, "Oh shit."
Well, yeah. Didn't he say the case got dismissed? By definition, you don't have to surrender your Second Amendment rights if you don't have a conviction.
Yeah, but he's a convicted felon. Then he tried to say he was going to get his bulletproof vest back after he just said that the cops took his guns and then he got arrested and he was a felon and admitted it. Like,
that's right. He claimed that the gun store was selling him the guns with the state police's permission for 100 years or whatever the fuck. That's right.
And he bought the guns legally.
Oh, 15 years. Ooh, I bought them guns for 15, 13 years.
bro, he had cane shades. Cane shades was up there for a while trying to say the guns may have been antiques. You know, for instance, muskets. If you have a musket, you can't be prosecuted. It's like, what kind of a fucking argument is that? You know,
you're talking about a guy who paints his fucking face and yells in the camera about a fucking football team. I mean, come on,
sick fuck,
fucking weirdo.
But now all of a sudden, Lee Cole sees the light again and wants to see MRE's jacket.
I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it because he won't want to piss off Angel. No fucking way.
Well, hold up. Angel did ask about it a month ago, so I agree with you, Pete. However, there is one second option or alternative, and that being that Lee sees an angle and he's jockeying for first place simp spot with Angel. And he thinks he could take MRE's spot.
I hear you.
That's the other thing. You know, it's one or the other in my view. And I think it's more what you're saying, but don't count Lee out when it comes to conniving and shit. You know?
I want to be her first. I want
the
to
dude's got an angle for everything he does, you know.
He is a conniving fuck, isn't he?
He's not good
Like
at
I
it,
said, bro,
though.
he's one of those
No.
dudes that, God forbid, he wins the lottery. Like, let's say he's won the Powerball, right? He's the kind of clown that would show up to pick up that great big old, $100 million check. And while he's at the lotto center, he'll try to steal shit still. You know? He's
He's
one of
very
those dudes that you can't give him enough. He'll fucking try to take something else,
he's very
So,
transparent. He's very transparent. It's easy to see when he's trying to
Yeah,
pull
he
something.
is.
You know what I mean?
Lee will try to steal fucking, liquid soap out of the bathroom at the lotto building,
I would too.
Honestly, if Angel's going to take her show in a new direction and do interviews and this, that, and the other, if she does that, yeah, I don't care for her, but I wish her well. And hopefully if she does that, she'll leave both of them in the dirt.
Wait, she's leaving the weirdos behind. What do you mean?
She's not doing any. She's only going to do interviews allegedly now, after tonight or something like that.
Well, she's
So
not doing.
she's not going to actually drop shows on her channel anymore.
I don't know if she's going to go live and she's not going to have like people. That's what people are saying, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
Well, if she
to her.
did that, I'll give her this. It would be the smartest move she's ever done since she started that channel. Is if she actually pitched all these people. I'm not saying she would make it, but she'd have a much better shot without these fucking albatrosses around her.
Absolutely, absolutely.
She needs somebody to market her better, and I think she might have a little bit of a future in this industry, but it's got to be it's not going back and forth with these people.
No.
Well, the other thing though is she'd have to denounce MRE at a certain point. There's no way
of
that
course.
the
Well,
entertainment industry, which I mean, look, I live in California. There's a lot of Jewish folks that are involved with media. That's just fact. They will never let an anti-Semite supporter ever near that shit. So she'll have to denounce him publicly if she wants anything in the entertainment world.
Yo, Gunsmoke, Common Sense says he's in the waiting room.
My bad.
Well, yeah, she just needs, like Frank said, she needs a real good PR person, and she needs to just start over and do a whole different type of format because, she
she could have an actual radio show or something. I mean, she is who she is. You can't deny that.
Nope.
And
you know what? You know what sucks about that too, man? I wish that she did that off the jump because I used to go on her show. We used to talk. I used to like her. I used to like her and shit. You know what I mean? But then when she went down this fucking rabbit hole with these,
if anything she got
people
against me, it's whatever. I don't care. But I find her funny in an innocent, laughable way. Not that she's innocent, in a laughable way. Rather, I should take that back. Like the girl from the neighborhood type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say anybody who's from New Jersey, New York is lit. We all know she reminds us of women that we know. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody who likes that culture, they'll find her entertaining.
Yeah.
But the problem is that we got a year and a half worth of videos of her associating with people on here that's never going to leave.
Right. I agree.
That's why I'm saying I wish that I wish a lot of things down here went different, but that was like the catalyst for a lot of the problems and shit that happened on here was that whole chain of event and how certain people reacted to the information. And now to find out that like they're finally starting to like question it or have some pushback on it, like why didn't you just do that off the jump? Like ego and fucking narcissism got the best of people. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
I don't think she really understands the seriousness of having a person like that next to her. I wish she would go to the Holocaust Museum or something like that to really understand how much heartbreak that this guy's theories create for other people.
Yeah, his ideology. He celebrates
ideologies. It's a serious thing.
Yeah.
We'll see. You can tell he don't give a shit about her because he don't leave her. He knows she's a problem.
She comprehends the hurt this guy has created or creates with his rhetoric.
I was actually confused that she would even. I never understood. I followed her for several years prior to her YouTube channel, and I actually liked her. And when this came about, I was just confused. Like I don't understand. Like never seemed like that type of person that would put themselves around somebody like
Exactly.
I didn't
I'm
think
going to
so
tell you
either.
exactly what it is. Listen, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. If you guys remember, one of the very first shows she ever did, right? I don't know if it's still up, but if it is, if you guys remember, that one of the very first shows she did, she spoke about how her whole life her mother had told her that she had stuck by her friends longer than she should have. Like, she gave people the benefit of the doubt, and it's always bit her in the ass. It's one of the first shows she did. She spoke about this, and if that's not art imitating life, life imitating art thing, whatever you want to call it. Like, it literally played out with the whole MRE situation where she just couldn't. She fixed her wagon to this guy, put all her eggs in
Right.
one basket, and chose to go down in flames with this guy without looking at it from the outside how we all saw it. Like, you know what I
Right,
mean?
and she threw away real friendships that she had for years over this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And that's
Casparosa's one. Listen,
a
I've
big
had
one.
listen. This
Big
goes
one.
back to Facebook, but especially I'm familiar with it, and we
Yeah.
used to go back and forth, and Casparosa was on that side and all. I'm kind of like surprised that they did have a fallout.
Yeah, because he went hard. He went hard for them. Like, he was friends with the whole family, pretty much. The
Look,
brother,
this
they had
Mob Tube
projects
thing
going on the
used to
whole
be
nine.
at one time. This Mob Tube thing used to it wasn't Mob Tube, it was a Facebook thing. Used to be
Right.
Alite against Angel. That's what it was.
Yep.
And
Right.
and he was like her advocate, and they used to go back and forth all the time. They would go at it all the time. And then little by little, and she had 80% of the people on her side. Then the whole FBS thing came about, and they got into it, and that split the whole Alite Angel thing. You know what I mean? It didn't become about Alite anymore, and now it's
Right.
like 75-25 FBS's side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny because I remember him talking about her, before she had her show, he would talk about Angel and somebody, or he would refer to her and talk about her and say how she plays on a computer and this and that. And all of a sudden now it's like, wow, now we know who she is. You know what I mean? Like, I never knew who he was talking about, but yeah, it used to go on a lot. You're right.
Right.
It used to go on a lot.
And I get it. If they're anti-right, that's fine. That's what they're about. Whatever. Who cares? You know whatever. I mean, but now it's not even that.
Yeah.
It's like it's
It's far past that.
It's about anybody who thinks different from them. That's what it's not longer a rat and non-rat issue.
Yeah.
And that's another
No, of
thing
course.
too. I mean, if she is going to go in another direction, and I don't care what she does. I mean, she has a future, but she's got to stay away from the criminal stuff, the racist stuff. Not that she's a racist by no means. She's not. I'm saying, having racist or people who were racist at one time on her show, that's going to hurt her.
Yeah.
She's
right,
very
and that's
naive.
exactly what confuses me because she's not a racist at
No,
all.
she's not.
No, I
That
don't
I've
think she
ever
is at
seen
all.
prior.
She's
to
naive.
That's why I
She's
was so.
naive as
That's
hell,
why I
though.
was
There
so
you go.
taken
There
back.
you go. I'm beginning to. That's probably what I think. She's a little naive.
She like, ignorance is bliss. You know what I mean? But you could only
I
fucking
also-
use that excuse for so long.
I also think, though, at some point you have to take some sort of accountability, especially like with the family you come from and that street life and knowing court and how things work. Like, you can't be completely oblivious to what's right in front of your face. I mean, come on.
True. Yeah.
Well,
Especially-
part of her whole life, you guys, has been a fantasy existence and having people suck up to her family because of an alleged image of her dad being this saint in a neighborhood when he's not. And so part of it, look, way back when John Alite and Gene Borello first had their issues with her, Gene called me up and he called Hootie too, right? And he was asking us to join in and see what we could do because he was like, these trolls are fucking overwhelming. They're calling us and fucking doing this shit. They're fucking harassing, blah, 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 right? And Hootie was like, nah, I got to turn that down. And he's all because Angel Gotti is from I think he said a $50 million family or whatever his phrase was, something like that, 60, whatever. He used a big number. And he's all, I got to stay away from that. I can't help you guys. I wish you and John luck, but I'm staying out of that. And so Angel was used to people either sucking up to her or not fighting her. And now she's finally had a reality check from FBS and me and you, Gunsmoke, and Comments, everyone on this panel, of course, for them, and then one Tony Soflo, a few others. So she's had her first. I don't think Angel Gotti really felt what an L feels like in life. She's never really had a legit loss up until the last 2 years of her life. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a reality check because no matter what anybody says to her or wants to prove to her, there's a lot of people who have family in that life, especially women and their fathers. They're not going to see things the way other people see it. It's just how it is.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not.
Yeah,
You know what I
that
mean?
makes sense. True.
But I could also say that a lot of these women that have fathers were in their life, they don't come on YouTube either.
Well, they've been conditioned to believe that it's okay to ignore what the men in their family are doing. In fact, they're told and taught from a young age that that's what women are supposed to do. In the old school days, mob wives and whatever, they denied the existence of the mob too, knowing their husbands were in the mob, laying next to them every night.
Yeah, man, look what happened with
they
mob
would say,
wives.
no, my dad didn't do that. No, my uncle didn't do that. It was always a life of denial. And that's how the kids in those families, you see it with other kinds of criminals too, and their children, they get their kids to believe that they're, they're not doing anything wrong. And it just carries on. And that's
you're going
how
to deny it to the
she
public
is.
because you're raised to deny it to anybody on the outside.
Exactly. And when you're raised that way from a young age, you actually start believing that's how life is.
Well, all the women in my family, they think anybody who had any kind of accusation, especially law enforcement, they were always liars. The people were liars. Brats were liars. Everybody's a liar.
The cops, the FBI, the FBI makes this shit up. They, blah blah blah. The bank surveillance video was doctored when their husband robbed the bank. Anything you could think of to say, well, no, it didn't happen that way. No, not
I know.
my Uncle Petey.
Some of the women that I know that I'm related to will say that their husband was a saint. You know what I mean? Because whatever they did in the street with the family, it was a whole different thing. You know what I mean? He took care of the family. They protected the family.
And look, MRE it knows how to manipulate the internet to people that don't understand the internet. He knows how to make doctored pictures. He knows how to make it sound like someone called or this or, that's what they do. And so he easily could have just played on her naivety and her inability to know what's true and false on the internet and run amok on her, but
that's what I think. I think he did that from day one when he hooked his wagon up with Angel and Dominic. He rode their coattails under their safety net, basically.
Look, MRE knows how to size up to people. He knew what buzzwords to use with her, and talking about how I didn't like everything that Gotti Sr. did. But he was a man's man, and he represents American values and shit like he knew she'd eat that shit up.
Yeah,
Well, he also comes from a family. He can commiserate with her because how he was allegedly raised or whatever. So, I think
I had a cousin. Every time they used to look for her kids, search warrants house, she used to get holy water from the church and throw it in the house that the cops would never come in again. Like it used to be like that. It used to be like they were fucking ghosts and shit. Have these people, some of them used to shake when they used to see him around.
The Italian people are very superstitious, though.
Superstitious
too.
For sure.
A lot. We used to get that a lot.
When I had a concussion one time, I came home from school. My grandmother was on top of me saying prayers in Italian, doing all this shit. It scared the shit out of me.
We even had Sicilian terminology. We had Sicilian terminology to identify cops. We called them the Sicilian version of them, THEM. Them been around today like that. You know what I mean? We Gita, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gita Basado. Once they said that they've been around, we're like, oh, we already knew. And we were like that as kids.
Yeah, I kind of miss that. You know what I mean? That kind of dies out with the older people because both of my grandmothers were very superstitious and used to do a lot of crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
You know,
For sure.
forget about the Maloika and all that. Like there was other stuff. You know,
The best was funerals. I tell everybody when somebody gets killed and we were younger, it was always like our parents, he must have did something wrong.
Yeah, they're blaming the guy
Yeah.
for why he died and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He must have
Fucking
said
asshole. You believe
something he
what he
shouldn't have
did?
said.
Two
Look what he did
people,
to the
three people
family.
made a bed, some shit like that. Oh my
You bastard.
Well,
That's why
Frank,
you don't. Yeah, you know, we used to get. That's why you don't talk to nobody.
Frank,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question, just out of curiosity. Like growing up, the way just because you grew up in that life, the women were there some that really were truly naive and just didn't know?
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
Well, yeah.
course.
They're
To an
the
extent.
ones.
To an extent.
Well, they're the ones who blocked it out of their heads. They were they just blocked. They didn't want to hear the bad stuff. They were just softer and not hard as some other women. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because I've
Yeah.
always had this theory that it's either the woman knows everything or nothing, depending on their,
Yeah, but you gotta
household.
remember all those women. Everybody hangs out with each other. They all talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
So they're gonna
Well,
hear
you
stuff
get some of the
regardless. They're
women
gonna
that
gossip
don't
and
hang
shit.
out with
You know?
the same inner circles either.
Yeah.
So, and some of the men keep it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of abuse, mental abuse that goes on in those relationships.
Yeah, psychological abuse. But that's why, like, when they came out with that Mob Wives show, I said I never saw women act like this in my life.
Yeah, but
No, never.
they are definitely not.
But
When you talk
all
about
those
mob
reality
wives,
shows, they always get people loaded before they turn on the cameras. They have them drinking and shit. They get them riled up with, they have their producers going to one saying, "Did you hear what the other guy said?" And
And then they would turn the
I don't
cameras
think
on
they had
right
to
right
load up
after.
most of those mob wives. I knew most of the men in their families, but the most mob women I knew would never go on TV.
No.
But then again, like TG, who I knew really well, his son-in-law Junior, they just had the women were wild. They're different. They were like third, fourth generation though.
Yeah. Yes.
The
That's
women
what it
around.
is.
Yeah, the women around I was around were usually born there or first generation, and they kept to themselves.
Totally different. Yeah, totally
Well,
different.
we're-
The new
Well,
generation.
technically, none of them were even freaking mob wives, to be honest with you.
We're in different times now, and when that show came out, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, how can they go on there and this, that, and the other?" Let me tell you something. As a woman, and a lot of them, whether they're separated, single, divorced, whatever, married, they still need to feed their families. And you're not going to walk into a bank with their last name and get a job as a bank teller either. So you got to do something.
Well, yeah, money's a big thing to make people do shit.
Well, TG's kids could have pretty much didn't have to go on the show. One of them is a producer.
Jen.
The one daughter, Jennifer. Yeah, and then they have another daughter who was actually a mob wife at one time. I'm not going to mention who she was married to, but she would never went on the show even if you paid her.
Right.
Well, all I know is that Natalie chick was hot as hell.
Garcia.
Which
Natalie Garcia, the one from Pennsylvania.
Garcia, or from Philly.
Garcia,
she was smoking.
There was one kid I used to go
rob
cars
from
with.
Philly, weren't they?
Yeah, there was a couple of them from Philly. Yeah,
both.
There was one girl, the taller girl. I knew her. Me and her ex-husband grew up together. I got quiet. What happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Facciolo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, her father got killed, didn't he?
Her uncle.
Or uncle, yeah, Bruno, right?
Yeah. Yep. But
That's what I was saying.
Joe
Most of them, they
Ferragamo,
called
that's
them
the name.
mob wives, but none of them were even like really married or really involved besides Grazianos, really.
Yeah, well,
I mean, loosely, I guess, but I don't know. Kind of weird.
Yeah, no, a lot of people didn't like the idea that they got on TV and claimed they were who they were. I think TG even got
he got shelved for
over
it.
that. That's what
Yeah,
I
he got
heard. I
shelved
don't
for it.
know.
That's what the
I don't
rumors
like
were,
to
yeah.
comment about anything I wasn't around in the last 20. You know what I mean? But that's what I heard.
Well, it probably didn't help when fucking he found out Hector was on there wearing a wire during the show recording him. That
Oh
doesn't go
my
so well.
god.
Yeah.
That
He's a
probably
nice guy. He was a really tough guy too. Really strong. You know, I remember TG telling me, "This is my brother. This is my son-in-law. He's a good guy." He goes, "He's Puerto Rican, but that don't matter. He's really tough." Like I didn't say much.
That don't
he was
matter.
writing did you see him? He was writing letters on the prison pen pal thing, looking for saying he was getting out soon and looking for a broad and shit like that. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I would too if I was married to that.
Hell yeah.
You know.
I heard
Yeah,
he
that
had
whole
the.
I
situation's
remember. I
crazy.
remember the little guy. He used to come visit his dad when we were all in jail.
Oh yeah.
Hey chat,
Yeah.
donate please. Donate to Gunsmoke.
That would be nice. I
We
hate to
brought
ask.
you a
People
good
get upset.
show. You know,
Right.
I was able to get Miss Can't Be Wrong to come on and say hi.
That's
And some
true.
of you got personal hellos. And you know, we've got Frank and JC and Mustache Pete and Common Sense and Gunsmoke. We've got like the cream of the crop over here. Donate, help out, kick
All right.
up.
I think I got my
Besides
real
that,
name
Gunsmoke
there.
needs to pay me alimony, damn it.
That's right.
God damn.
And Stephen Cordell, I didn't thank you earlier for the PayPal. He sent me a $20 PayPal. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Thank
My
you,
man.
Stephen.
Yeah. Thank you for the
Hey,
support, man.
Gunsmoke.
Yo.
Chad. I don't know if you've seen Chad's comment. I guess he said he had to
No,
get
I
a new
missed it.
phone, so his thing got
Yeah.
kicked. He lost his wrench or something like that. That's him.
Son of a bitch. I just checked. He has his wrench. Chad D.
Oh, he's got
right?
it now. Yeah, Chad D. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
got
okay.
it right.
No, because he
That's
got a new
okay.
phone. I guess it wasn't popping up. He had to get a new membership or something. Because it's on your old phone or whatever. Maybe that's
The
what he was
membership,
talking
yeah,
about.
but
Oh, okay.
no, but he's
What's
good.
up,
He's
Chad?
got,
How you
he's
doing,
got a
bud?
new membership.
What's
Okay,
up,
cool.
Chad?
Thank you, guys.
Good
Thank you,
people.
Chad. But yeah, I had Miss Can't Be Wrong on. She's like a real Southern belle. Her accent's really thick. You know?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I got to go back and listen to that. I never, I didn't get to see it.
She sounded
Yeah.
like Spiky with a southern accent.
Hey,
Oh really?
Well,
Oh, shit.
I told you guys she's real.
She sounded like she was on the Andy Griffith show.
Shit, listen, she's a sweetheart.
She
In
is,
one way or another, whether it's in the chat or text or call, she and I talk every day. So
She's on top.
Yeah,
of
she's
shit
always
more
been
than
great
that.
in the chat too. You know, she's always
Yeah.
been.
that woman can wrench 3 or 4 shows at the same time.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
talent.
she don't play around.
I have
Yeah,
a hard
Tony
time
Ducks.
in one.
I missed her too. I guess she was on earlier. Jesse said she called in on her computer or phone or something like that.
She's
That's
got
what you
legit.
said, right, Jesse?
She's like an admin. She's got those admin skills, bro. Like she's on top of shit.
she's a pro.
I can't pay attention to the chat. I really can't. I'm really bad at that shit.
And if you can't donate, buy a membership, give somebody a membership, anything, anything helps.
Hey,
Right?
Chad's in the house. Look at Chad.
Yeah.
Memberships work too.
Tony
They're
Duck.
great.
Memberships do work too, yeah. Chad McDonough? Chad D or Chad McDonough? Which one are you
Nah,
shouting at?
Chad D's the Chad from Boston. Yeah.
Who's the one
Yes,
that he used to?
Tony Ducks. Miss Can't Be Wrong was on tonight for a little bit.
What was Trio's alias? Chad. What was it? Chad.
Chip Mayhew.
Chip
Mayhew.
And then something Triola.
Couldn't fuck
Dan-
at that
Danny
horse.
Triola.
Danny Triola.
Oh, God.
that part of
woman
the
fucking
Godfather
killed
where
him
he
that one
left the
night.
horse's head, fucking. That's
Yeah, that's what I
Danny's
said. I
favorite
mean-
fucking part of the movie.
Yeah,
He jerked off to
See
that
that
part.
fucking horse?
You see that
Fuck
horse
that.
head?
Before he put
He
the
starts
horse head in
sweating
the head,
when
he
Walt
fucked it.
Studios comes on.
When he sees the old guy petting Khartoum, the horse, he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
Khartoum.
Khartoum.
You
He
know, look at the
fucking
way he
watches
pets it.
old
When he-
episodes of
when
Mr.
he heard
Ed on
fucking,
fucking Nickelodeon.
I'd sooner date the horse than Chip.
He was watching the fucking Sopranos and he heard Pyomai went down. He was game.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to fuck
I'll fuck it.
Pyomai.
I'll fuck it.
I'd fuck it.
Forget
Pyomai,
about
I'd
the
do it.
insurance claim. Fucking, his favorite show growing up was Mr. Ed.
Hey, when he sees when he goes to the horse stable, he sweats like a hooker in a fucking church.
Yeah, Danny Trio loved the part where he's like, "Tony, it's a fucking horse." You know,
He probably looked at
Danny's
horses.
like,
and-
"Yeah, come on, it's better. It's dead now. Fuck, just be happier."
he looks at horses and wishes they wore underwear. You know what I mean? We could steal it.
I must
Smell that horse head.
For real though, that's got to be the craziest story though. When that shit came
Yeah,
up,
he's
this guy
gotta
was
be the-
taking bird baths in people's sinks and shit before he left. That's fucking strange, bro.
Bro, imagine if Danny Trejo was a character in that scene of The Sopranos, you know, and he's like, Tony, it's a fucking horse, and Danny jumps in, yeah, and it's dead now too, so we can go fuck it, Tony.
Even better. You gonna complain?
Even better.
You got a problem?
Pull
He's
in my
horse
driveway and bring your fucking horse.
Yeah.
He's a sexual deviant. They talk about sexual deviance. That dude's got some dysfunction in his
Oh my
life for
God.
real.
He taught me a few things. With I never heard of phrases like cock gobbler and whatever else the fuck he was saying. I never heard of these phrases before in my
He
life.
probably learned them in one of the fucking dingy Florida dive bars, where everybody hangs out and fucking just talks like that shit all day. Look at that cock gobbler, that fucking lot lizard.
Yeah, he's a quintessential Florida man for sure.
Oh yeah, he's that smelly old fuck. He's that smelly bum in the corner, fucking talking about his fake New
Bro,
York.
I saw him as suspect from the get-go when he first said he killed a dude, and then it turned out to be he said it was a store clerk, and I'm like, nobody around there. Any dude that thought involved with that would never brag about that. They wouldn't do it, but if they accidentally pulled the trigger at a robbing a
I
clerk
like what
or
he says.
something.
Well,
I mean,
I
bro.
took my gun out, and well, my gun went off and killed him.
But if you did an armed jewelry robbery and then killed somebody in the process, that's a capital felony right there. You're not getting 15, 20 years. You're getting fucking life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might get the death penalty back in the day too.
Yeah.
Triolo could have been fried in Florida. He wouldn't be getting out. Oh, I got out after fucking 3 years or some shit, whatever it was, or.
He had to go back home to Rosalie. He was like, no, fuck no, keep me in here.
Hey, Big Dog, we're not talking about those people anymore.
Big Dog. Big
Well,
Dog.
we said Rosalie, not Tony Pizza.
They don't deserve.
You want
they don't deserve our attention.
We're gonna bring a third woman into the. No, bro, I'm not gonna fucking make fun of
Yeah, third woman, Tony Pizza.
I can fuck a horse. I fucked him, of course.
Danny called me up and said he wanted me to get involved.
Don't say nothing,
knew each other from back in the day in Coney Island.
But that does
have a horse, Tony.
That does have to be one of the sickest things I've heard somebody come on here and claim to be a murderer when he never killed anybody. That's like mental illness, right?
And killing an innocent person, bro.
100%.
He didn't even claim that he got rid of a gangster or a mobster,
Yeah.
Hey, I imagine Rosalie would have been like, he told me to bring a horse to the relationship.
Rosalie, I thought you'd never bring that up. I've been hinting for years.
Every morning I went and built a stable.
Rosalie, how about me and you go to the stables and go look for our next fucking victim?
Rosalie, how'd you know that I wanted to, bring a horse in here to, spice up the fucking bedroom? Was it fucking constant comments about fucking a dead horse?
He loved those fucking horses more than me.
Well, I'll tell you what, the shit that he told his son to say, that just
that's fucking. I feel bad for that lady. I really wanted to give her a hug right through the fucking, because who the fuck? What kind of fucking son does that shit?
Yeah. You know what was funny though is when Danny did that occasionally, when he would say that kind of shit on Lee's show, you could see Lee cringing like, dude, don't say that we're gonna fuck a dead horse.
We're getting no money. We're getting
he's bringing Lee into it. Listen up, guys like me and Lee, we would go out there and make you suck our dick fucking right over here. And Lee's looking at him like, no, I wouldn't, dude. No,
in Lee's mind, he's like, what? He does that. What?
Poor Lee couldn't eat fucking. He couldn't get monetized for 3 weeks.
Yeah. You're not gonna watch my commercials now, dude. My commercials are gone now.
Oh, he was definitely thinking about that. Yeah, that's the first thought in his mind.
Dude, Gunsmoke, that show that we had him on that day on your show was still the funniest shit ever, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, I never heard you laugh so hard.
Lee's
in your
like,
life.
no, dude,
bro,
I wouldn't do that. Danny's like, come on, Lee, that's not what you said off the show. You said you would do that and do it twice.
What show are you talking about, Gunsmoke?
Are you talking about the one where he was dating the goofy chick?
Yeah.
He finessed a retarded chick for her car for like 2 weeks. And then she showed up at his work looking for the car. And then he was talking about how he was talking about how he tried joining the Mormon church and said he wouldn't join until they showed him the gold plates, and the guy was like giving him the run around. He's like, "What the fuck, man? These plates were around like 40 years ago. It's not like they were the fucking tablets from Moses. Where the fuck are these things at?" He's like,
Bro, it's like
I was dying, bro.
Lee's like the less funny Larry David with the shit that he does, bro. Like Curb Your
Well,
Enthusiasm.
isn't that drug
gets into
fueled
the same
behavior? He
situation.
says he didn't do drugs.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Worse, I'd lie to people.
I don't know how Lee survived the 80s not doing drugs.
He was in fucking Utah trying to steal
he
the
said
fucking.
he smoked pot up until he was 50, which was
Oh,
only
yeah.
about 12 years ago. So
Yeah, pot rocks.
That shit. You got? Do you have that in the members only thing, Gunsmoke, or do you take it down for the content?
No, I think I put it back up. I gotta check, to be honest. I think I might have put that one back up. I'm not sure.
I think I laughed for like fucking 3 hours straight. It was fucking hilarious.
Common, you know what story was funny? I mean, what show was funny? The one with Lefty, with the guy who got beat up by MRE.
Real
talk.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That was funny, dude.
God.
How he kept telling him, "You really showed him, huh?"
Yeah, he pulled the wool. He pulled the wool over his face.
That was like the best abuse.
I had a plan.
What was the dude fucking Gabu Guts came on, dude, in fucking rare form that night. He was killing it. He had me dying too. That shit was funny, bro. I haven't seen that guy around lately. What happened to that guy?
Yeah, he hasn't seen himself either. He's cross-eyed or something, isn't he? That guy?
No, that's Ruski.
I thought the other guy. Oh, the Ruski guy. I thought he's just always sleeping. That kid.
I'll tell you what, Lefty finds him though.
Yeah, he gets some funny people to show up over there.
Oh, you get some characters on there for sure. Definitely.
Fish
Definitely got some
Tank.
characters on it. Fish Tank, that fucking chow drool.
Oh, Jesus.
Cuz, hey, cuz, listen, cuz.
Yeah.
My mother was a gumad, cuz.
Oh, Mustache Pete, how funny was it? Remember that thing that got sent over about when Paps had fucking the Proctor doctor on there, and they were saying that Chin had a Goomba.
Oh yeah. And Chin had a girlfriend. I guess they call it a Goomba. And Lee's like, it's like a girlfriend of yours, a Goomba. Like,
That's right.
He just aired the Chin out as a homosexual. On
Yeah.
oh look, Goomba's in the
Oh,
chat
dude,
now.
that was quick.
He had a
Oh my
whole
God,
different
these guys are
family. He had a whole different family with Goomba.
That was quick.
That's fucking hilarious.
Was
Is that supposed to be
sounded
Lee?
like Lee's? Was that Lee's co-host?
Yeah.
A Goomba.
They was talking about the Chin. He was saying how the Chin had another family. He's like, he had another
Yeah.
family, a girlfriend. It was, I think they call it a Goomba. And Lee's like, yeah, Goomba.
Yeah, that's what they call it, dude. The Goomba. He had a Goomba, people. You heard it from me first. The bottom
One
line.
thing about
I sent that to FBS in 2 seconds in comments. I was like, yo, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen. A Goomba?
She had a big chat rule.
Dude.
one thing about the Chin, he had two Gumas, right? Guma, right? He had two Gumas.
No, did he?
They
I
were
thought
both named Olympia.
He
Now,
probably
how the fuck did that happen?
No, his wife was Olympia, I think. And,
No, the Guma too was. I'm saying it like Lee. The Guma too was fucking Olympia.
and the wife,
Yeah, I
the
do
Guma
believe they had the same name.
They had the same name.
Olympia.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, at least you're not calling out the wrong name at a certain moment.
That's true.
Gumad.
Sorry.
I gotta say it just to make sure I say it correctly.
I'm sure he had more than one Gumad. A lot of those guys go through Gumads,
Yeah.
Plural.
Like
What's his name? That guy. He's funny. James.
The Proctor doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas said you're not allowed to talk while I'm drinking water.
Stop drinking water.
I call him the Proctor doctor. It's just like it's too easy.
He looks like a scared Cabbage Patch Kid when he's on that fucking show.
I think that's this dude's neighbor, bro. They look like they have the same doors and colors.
They do,
walls.
yeah.
I think he like fucking lives in the building over.
Howdy, Lee. You doing your show today, Lee?
I friended him on Facebook, and
Really?
I gotta be honest with you, he has a very, very pretty wife.
Yeah, I think she's
Checking out his wife.
My wife
Well,
is
no,
Colombian.
they're on the cover. I was like, look at this.
I think he said she's Colombian or something. She's a really good cook. She stays in the kitchen.
Yeah,
I got her from Bogota. She wears a bikini when she cooks tacos. I love this
Makes
woman.
mean quesadilla.
She cooks for me all the time. She loves wearing bikinis around the
more like
house.
armadillos.
Yeah.
He's like, I met her at Bogota. He's probably ex-CIA.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he is.
Hopefully he's making a
He's
kid.
like 8 co-hosts by now. What is that, number 8?
But he's probably the one with the cleanest background, and he doesn't
he's
seem,
not bad.
No,
he seems like a decent guy.
but he's schooling Lee in mob history, which blows my mind.
Which is incredible.
It's funny. It's like a Saturday Night Live skit.
It is.
We're gonna talk about Cosa Nostra.
Like that fucking meatball skit that they used to, the fucking one skit they used to have on Saturday Night Live with Alec Baldwin and the other lady, the sweet, I forget, it was like a meatball.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls, yeah.
Yeah.
The chicks
Sweaty
with
balls.
PPR.
Yeah. Funny.
You know
It
what
would
I
be
think
funny,
Lee's
though, if
doing?
Kane
Lee
Shaves and Lee would
sees
still have a show.
that dude is like the guy that does your homework for you back in high school. Like Lee sees him as, I get this guy to do my work for me.
Yep. You're
Would
right.
you say that, James? What do you tell him? Would you say that, James? Yes, I do.
Would you say that,
James, why don't you tell the people? I honestly don't know how their show goes, so I'm sure James is a nice guy. If he hears this, I ain't dissing you, bro. I don't know you, but I'm sure it's like Lee's like, James, why don't you tell the people this? Give us the backstory, the actual facts, and then Lee probably just throws in his little bullshit remarks and quips and shit. I would imagine.
Yeah.
The bottom line.
I think Lee, like I said, I think Lee chose him because I think you're right. He does the homework and he's not worried about people finding out, this guy was sniffing people's underwears and weird shit back in the day.
Well, give it time.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's still early.
Oh shit! Somebody just came in the chat and said, "Look what Casparosa posted about MRE." So I went to his community page, and he's got like a whole bunch of shit about some.
Yeah, I'll check it
case.
out.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like some case where these guys got busted with firearms. His associates.
Eye to eye.
Yeah.
I've been going back and forth with Chris, I think, since 2015. Me and John have, anyway. And yeah, I do respect his journalist, the way his journalism, though. He's pretty good at what he does.
Investigative journal. Yeah, he
Well,
is.
not only that, he's also wrote. You should check him out. He wrote a couple of short stories, mob ones, fictional but based, pretty good ones. And,
Really?
And yeah. He's pretty talented, the kid. He's not, aside from the bullshit we all go through, go at each other. He's pretty talented.
So the stuff that I think that they're telling you is what we were talking about before, Gunsmoke. It's like that. It's in his community page, right? It's like a document.
Uh-huh.
And he starts off talking about like talking to Angel, kind of.
Yeah.
I think that's about one of his MRE associates, but it's so long I can't read that long, bro.
Yeah, I know. I hate when people send me emails like that. It's like, fuck, you want me to read all this, bro? Come on.
I read the beginning and the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then they get mad if I just say, "Hey, I hope you're doing okay."
I hate when people text me fucking like I had no light, like fuck. They just want to have a conversation at 3:00 in the afternoon and text,
Yeah.
Oh, so that post he put up was that guy that he brought on Angel's show, that fucking Klansman dude. That's his kid who that court case was about.
Of buying firearms.
Yeah. The thing is, he's posting it like
he should have had MRE's lawyer. He would have beat the case.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, it doesn't matter what he posts. Angel's not going to sit there and
This is 5 hours ago. He posted this 5 hours ago. It's a case about this guy that I guess was associated with MRE and
okay, that's something different then.
Yeah,
okay.
Remember the Klansman that he brought on our show a while back, and he accidentally fucking doxed himself by having space on there.
Mm-hmm.
The article is about that guy's kid, and he has all these Facebook posts and shit like that with the same symbols that MRE has all over his arm, saying that I hate J's and N's, and there was a synagogue attack that happened. He's like, "Oh, this is fucking so exciting and shit. I love this." Some crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? This is his buddy over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
Bro, it's that kind of shit that makes me think that sometimes MRE is partly trolling Angel, because he would have known that he was screwing around with her life and her show by putting his bro on there, right? Or getting her to do it when she doesn't really know who the guy is. And you know how MRE is. He enjoys fucking with people and fucking with their lives, and it gets him off. You know, you know what I'm saying though? Because I think some of him is trolling her, if that makes sense.
I said that months ago so many times. I was like, this guy's literally fucking trolling her right now. He's getting enjoyment out of this shit.
He thinks that everybody else is too dumb to really acknowledge. Like the guy has a shirt that says 88 on it in almost every picture, and that is like a really hateful.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so does who else has who else has jerseys and shirts like that too?
Who?
His buddy.
Oh yeah, they all, dude, and his excuse is, oh, my friend or this company was. Why would they send it to you, bro? Probably because you guys are all in the same group. But people are dumb enough to just listen to his excuses.
Just like the thing when he said that his excuse for why he had the guns he got caught with the swastikas and the Confederate flags on them is because he used to stain them and put war memorabilia and sell them to people. And it's like, I don't know anybody who would want to contact me for a Nazi fucking rifle. You know what I mean? Like you'd have to know some Nazis in order to. That's kind of like a niche thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a bunch of people in the same group that
Exactly.
but he doesn't think anybody's smart enough to look into it and any other than the way he explains it, and that's just how it is. I mean, and if people want to be that dumb, let them be that fucking dumb. I mean,
I think he got triggered the other day and did that video because he's like, oh shit, this guy's actually looking into shit and trying to find shit out. Now he's posting court transcripts and stuff like that. He's probably worried about it, Well,
yeah, and I think that's the thing about Casparosa. He might not come on every day and might not say how much he hates this person or what he's going to do, but he'll take his time and deep dive into somebody, and then when he's 100% sure, he'll put it out.
Yeah, I've seen it firsthand. He's serious.
They picked the right one.
That's for sure.
They picked the right one.
Casparosa's responsible about it. He's not going to jump the gun and just go with his instinct right off the bat. He's going to take his time. He's going to look at it, assess the situation, and word it properly. Unlike a freaking redheaded bitch like me. I mean, I would go off right away, but we
like that.
I was just gonna say that's why he kind of held back originally when he got the same information we did. He knew what he was looking at, but it didn't have like 100% proof. And I think that over time, there was too many, there was too much smoke. You know what I mean? He knew there was a fire, but he's not gonna put it out until he's like 100% sure. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So, I'll give him respect for that. At least he's not gonna, come out and put some bullshit out, and he does his due diligence on it. At least,
I think he's also hurt by the fact that she took that kid's side.
Of course. Yeah, I would be too.
Yeah.
There's a big emotional part to that for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
if Angel is getting pressured by her family to pull away from these clowns, then chances are it's because Casparosa still talks to, her brother at least, and I would imagine that fucking nobody whenever you see a loved one of yours going down a bad, rabbit hole, if you will. It don't always have to be racism or that, but anything negative, and you're gonna do what you can to fucking get them out of it. So. If she is leaving him, it's only because Chris Casparosa and her brother or others, something's going on. I'm not saying for sure. This is my guess. But the only way she'll leave Marie is if her family is actually legit telling her, you got to stop this shit. You can't be doing this to us all. That's really the only way she'll leave, short of that. So maybe Lee Cole also sees an angle now from somewhere back there that he knows about too. Again, Lee's always sizing things up, and Lee can sense when another dude is about to have a downfall that's near him.
I don't think Angel keeps him close to the cut at all. Anything that goes on in the Gotti family, Lee doesn't know nothing.
Well, no, Lee hears the rumors though, and hears other things.
I get that, but
if Casper Rosa, somebody who's close to her and knows her personally, couldn't get her to pull away from MRE, and she pretty much blew him off, I don't think anybody else could, unless something really comes out that she's like, okay, I can't deny this. It's gonna make me look bad.
How about this? I'll go on record with this. Nobody, and not even that girl, Marlo or whatever. Nobody, other than probably the other Angela chick, knows a couple of things about that Angel and her family. Other than personal, nothing criminal. Other than that, she doesn't show her that.
Yeah, you're right. You notice when she had her sister on.
Believe that.
You notice when she had her sister on, she didn't have anybody else on.
Exactly.
You know why. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That says a lot without saying anything.
Not one person.
Can you blame her though?
No. All these fucking side freak shows. You know what I mean? That's embarrassing.
Crazy, man.
Well, plus if that happened, her sister, even though she doesn't really know the scene here or any of that and the ins and outs, she would start to get an idea that there's something seriously wrong. She would be reading those chat comments and seeing how the people are, and she would be thinking, who the fuck are these people? Her and her brother, they got way better business sense than Angel. And
if they had that guy Rara on there, I mean, he sounds like he's calling straight from a group home.
Oh my God, the hardware store worker. He worked.
Oh my goodness,
Who's the guy who shows up in underwear? Is that the tan guy? You see?
The bald guy that looks like the Italian pit bull or the Greek pit bull.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. The guy who owns a diner in Baltimore.
Probably does.
Spiros.
These guys are, hi Angel, how you going, Angel? Nice to talk to you. It's just like, forget about it. I don't think she's gonna let this person on the show.
When he had his first appearance, somebody sent me the clip when he was on Paps's show, and that shit was fucking, oh my God. Even he was like, oh, this guy's goofy. You know what I mean?
Goofy, yeah.
This guy's a goofy.
And then you got Edwin. Edwin reminds me, remember the Bad News Bears, the old guy when they're all leaving for Houston? Edwin. Remember the Bad News Bears at the end where they're all going to Houston to go play, and the old man's going, okay, have a good game. The groundskeeper, you see now?
I don't remember that part.
Years, man. I don't remember
and all the cars are leaving, and he's stuck there just waving at everybody.
he's just like a hello, that whole thing.
You could tell he got his dressing style from watching like Dracula movies and shit back in the day. He's got a suit on at 2 a.m. It could be 12 noon.
Yeah, I know that's so
lunch,
weird.
dinner. This motherfucker's got a suit. He probably sleeps in a coffin.
I'm getting ready for the Angel show.
Yeah, probably common sense. He thinks he's on Mambo Kings. This guy,
Yeah, that shit is fucking weird, man.
Wearing a tuxedo to go on an Angel Gotti show.
Yeah, that's fucking strange.
Weirdo. He wants to buy them all flowers too. Little prick. He never bought me no fucking flowers.
Oh my
Tony, no, SoFlo, I cannot go there with you, Tony.
Yeah, the Puerto Rican Jackula.
He's like, Edwin, but Edwin. No, SoFlo, I cannot. The motherfucker gets hella dramatic and shit, No, I cannot, Tony.
He'll give proverbs like, "Hey, who eats ass has shitty breath."
And then he'll say it. No, first he'll say it in Spanish. Then he'll translate it.
Yeah, they'll translate it. Yeah.
What's that mean? It means he who eats ass has shitty breath.
Hey, culo,
Oh, you're so sweet, Edwin.
He told the chat, she's like, don't make fun of him.
Oh gosh, yes, I remember that first time he went on there, bro.
Yeah.
Don't you guys interrupt this man.
Yeah, don't interrupt him.
Maybe he's just waiting for.
Yeah, he's
just waiting to die. He wants to be in the suit, like already.
You go ahead, you sweet old man.
I want to say, I think of MRE as a song, and I love you all like a song.
Oh my God, Edwin, you're so beautiful. You're a wonderful man. My father would have loved you.
I wish John Gotti was my father too.
Yeah, father would have been like, "Get this nut job out of here."
Oh my God, Casparelli, can you hear this guy? This is how I expect my friends to be. Like Edwin guy.
He looks like the guy that was in those old Great Adventure commercials, dancing around to that song. Dun, 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 dun. That's what he fucking looks like. That guy.
I can do magic.
Yeah.
I will pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Out of my zipper.
Out of my ass.
Are you okay, Gunsmoke?
Not really. My head hurts.
My lungs are going to collapse from mimicking Edwin.
Let's play an Italian game. Hide the salami.
Ooh, I win.
Hey, Gunsmoke's literally going to entertain you guys until he dies, okay? Fucking, you hear him? He can't donate. He's trying. You give him some money, people.
Yes, guys, donate, please. He owes me alimony.
Complianos, Feliz, and please donate.
I murdered my wife.
Oh shit!
That was a long time ago, and now I have an adopted son. And we move on with life.
Oh my
That
god.
guy's fucking shot for sure.
I haven't seen. I mean, I don't watch Angel's show, but is he even alive still? That guy.
Hopefully.
He's always dressed. If just in case he dies, they can just put him right in the fucking coffin.
That's what I
all
think
ready
it
to
is,
go.
man. I think
Yeah.
he's got his funeral suit on. That's what I think it is. Bro.
No need to
Always
After the Angel show, he goes back in the coffin.
He gets
Yeah,
a
to
discount on his monthly life insurance if he's always
He's
at the
waiting.
ready for a coffin, you know?
Yeah, he's waiting to die.
They're like, oh, he saved us some money because he's got the suit on and all. We'll cut you $10 a month, Edwin.
I'm ready to go. Don't waste time.
He's that guy's fucking. Oh my god.
Maybe we're onto something. Maybe she should. Angel should broadcast the show at the senior citizen, at the nursing home. Maybe she should.
Play Jeopardy or whatever. Yeah.
You remember my father, right?
Right. See the guy go, what?
Yo, Chip, thank you for the $5 Cash App. He says more Edwin.
Edwin, my father would have loved you, Edwin.
I know. I think so too. Sometimes I like to pretend that he was my padre.
Come on, get this motherfucker
You know what,
out of here.
Edwin? My father would have actually saw you as a great gardener for our house. He would have loved having you mowing our lawn back then.
I would have taken out a loan from John Gotti. I would have sold
beat my ass.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gemini.
Gemini.
He would extort
$1.99.
me. John Gotti would extort me.
Thank you, Gemini. And Chip, thank you again, brother.
He probably would have let him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I can picture him singing Julio Iglesias at karaoke.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
This is for you, Angel guy.
He's a fucking what the dude from what's the beer company that he looks like one of the fucking the bald guy from one of the Spanish Mexican beer companies.
I don't know.
Not the most interesting man in the world. The other one. Fuck.
Modelo?
I only remember
there's a bald-headed Mexican dude that's like Modelo. Yeah. Galactic. Yes, Modelo put the yes.
I thought all Mexican dudes are bald-headed. The ones I see on TV, at least.
Danny Trio could be the most interested man. I don't fuck horses, but when I do that, Clyde's dead.
I don't always fuck.
Yeah, fucking Danny Trio loves those old Budweiser commercials.
Yeah, less filling so he could argue.
Sure.
Guys, I'm going to drop down. It was great talking to you. I'll be in the chat, okay?
All right, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse.
All right. You have a good
Nice
night.
talking to you. Nice meeting you.
Yep. I'll be in the chat, and I'm sure I'll see you guys again soon. So, bye, guys.
Yes.
All right.
right.
Take care. Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Whatever happened
Justin.
to Rosalie after that whole fucking thing?
Yeah, I asked FBS about that.
It's a good
Where she
question.
disappeared to? I don't know.
Danny probably killed her. No,
Probably. I'm sure he got in contact with her, like, you miserable
Oh,
bitch.
right away. Yeah. How can you do this to me?
Yeah.
You know
He
I
probably
was a
put his-
gangster.
Yeah, he
Double
probably
down.
put his son on the phone to talk shit to her and everything.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Hey, Ma, I just got a new pony. Would you ever get me? Nothing.
It's
That's
Yeah,
gonna
dead.
I
teach
just
me
bought
how
him a
to
new
bang
horse. Yeah. Gonna take him for pony rides. You blowhole.
That
Hope
guy
your liver
wishes he could
blows up.
afford. He wishes he could afford a fucking horse. Those things are expensive as hell.
100 grand at least, right?
Fucking,
Oof.
he'll have to settle for a fucking zebra if he can catch one, or a
Yo,
fucking
did you hear about that zebra the
donkey
other
or a
day?
mule or some shit.
Yo, there was a fucking zebra in Ohio or some shit. Bit off a guy's arm.
Really?
Yeah, they had a zebra farm out there, and the horse
Get the fuck out of
fucking
here.
zebra bit off his fucking arm. Yeah,
Isn't it?
They
Was
had
it,
to- they had to kill him.
Those zebras.
was it Johnny Mac's wife?
I wish,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, they had to kill the thing. It's a
Oh,
shame,
that's
yeah.
that's.
Once they taste blood.
Yeah.
Was it a fucking rabid zebra?
No, I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck he was doing with it, but the thing fucking got annoyed with him and grabbed his arm in its mouth.
That's crazy. Man.
I think it's on video too.
What?
Yeah,
Wow. Jesus.
yeah, sick shit.
Wow.
How the fucking a zebra live in Ohio?
That's what I was thinking, but I guess they're
Yeah,
out there.
you'd think they'd go noticed.
Yeah.
They got a tiger sanctuary somewhere down south. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, in Ohio,
Oh,
they have a
dude,
lot
my
of
boy.
sanctuaries.
A good friend of mine has one, man. He has a whole bunch of them shits.
Sick bastards.
He lives down in Central fucking Florida.
Yeah, in Florida I can understand, but
And
There's
then
a
the
lot of
mob
weird
used to
shit.
have a scam where they would paint the rest of the white part of the zebra black and then try to pass it off as a horse in a horse race, knowing it would beat the actual horses.
That's
They're
what
fast,
fucking.
huh?
That's what Pablo Escobar did when he smuggled them.
Yeah,
into
there
his,
was
ranch
there
down
was
here.
someone who did that where they were winning all kinds of races because the motherfucker snuck a zebra in, you know, and they're naturally faster than horses. So
That's
there's
hilarious.
hippos down there. I was reading about that last week.
Oh
Those
yeah, they
hippos-
overtook
Yeah,
all of fucking Colombia. They're like real invasive too. And they're
they're
savage.
trying to ship them to India now and somewhere else. They're trying to give them to
Hippos?
zoos. Yeah, he's got hippos that in 1993 after he got killed, you know, they just went wild and
They'll
they
fucking
keep
kill you too.
reproducing.
Those things. They're dangerous.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
outrun them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
supposedly they run like 40-45 miles an hour on land.
Yeah,
for
you're
a
not getting
big-ass
away.
thing. They're fucking
No.
dangerous, man.
Bro, they run in the water. They don't. You think they're swimming? They're actually running
Yeah.
when they're in the
That's
fucking
crazy.
water. Yeah,
That's some wild shit.
just an odd looking creature too, man.
they're
Yeah,
cool, man. I like them. Man. They're cool animals. If you,
You
really
like
look.
them until one's on your ass coming to get you.
Well, I
man.
ain't going anywhere where there's a
They were
fucking.
the oldest animals living, right?
No.
Like go back to the dinosaurs.
Yeah, they definitely go back
Hippos?
to
Rhinoceros.
No.
Yeah.
I think all
alligators and crocodiles do.
tortoises,
Horseshoe crab.
birds.
I think the horseshoe crab.
They say birds
Edwin.
are the
Edwin
closest.
does too.
Yeah, Edwin.
Edwin.
He's related to velociraptors.
You know what I was watching the other day? The old Planet of the Apes. Those things were cool. The 68
Oh
one.
yeah.
The first few ones. The first
Yeah, the
one or
second
two.
one wasn't too good. I like the one when they came back to LA.
Oh, are you talking about like the old ones from like what was that, the
The
70s?
70s, yeah.
Yeah,
60s, 70s.
Yeah, it was good.
I used to watch them as a kid. I saw all
But
those.
the remake wasn't that bad either that they had. I actually thought it was pretty
No,
cool.
they were pretty good, but I'm used to the old ones with the crappy
Footage.
makeup.
Yeah.
You know what, bro? Sometimes when I watch the old movies though, and everything was either puppets or costumes, it looks more real sometimes than the fucking CGI shit that they do. You know?
Yeah.
They make it look worse.
In the 80s, it was like everything, like Jim Henson used to make some crazy fucking puppets that looked realistic in some of those fucking.
The first Jurassic Park, too. To this day, it's the
Yeah.
best one because they
Yeah.
all look real. Now
Yeah.
they got this cartoon bullshit. They're all blue and stuff. It looks like cartoons.
Well, dude, I saw Avatar last night with my son. That fucking movie was dope. Iris,
I never seen one. They told me I highly recommended to watch it.
If you could sit for 3 hours, it was a 3-hour movie in 3D, but
Right.
it was pretty dope to see in a movie theater. But 3 hours,
Yeah.
bro, it's a long time.
Zebras in America. Fucking, I'm
That's
sorry.
where Apollo gets killed.
Apollo.
Yeah, Living in America. Remember Rocky 4?
Oh, yeah. What you know about Apollo, boy?
Apollo
Yeah,
Creed.
he was all about it until the Ivan Drago just fucked his ass up.
I will break you.
I'll break you.
I will break you.
What about the Swedish guy?
That's
Oh,
it. Dolph
I thought
Lundgren.
that was the guy.
What about Mr. T?
He was Swedish.
Or Mr. T was in that fucking Rocky
the
movie.
Russian Mr. T.
Yeah,
I heard Creed was pretty good. I never seen it.
me neither. Me neither. I stopped watching after the third Rocky movie, I think.
Mr. T, man. Mr. T was huge when I was a kid. I pity the fool.
Hey,
Me and my
Paisan,
friends
you going
would
to see
say
Rocky right now? Great fucking movie.
Raw. That was great. That was a great comedy comedy show.
Hey, you see that big Munyan over there? You know, you can
Watch
really
it.
do that. Watch this.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but Rocco really wins this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take Paisan. I'm not gonna say nothing, but Rocky wins this one too. And he goes, you know, you can really do that.
Pee-wee, dude. That's Pee-wee.
Yeah.
Somebody say real estate? I know real estate.
He's 6'1", I'm 5'2", but I'm Italian. Watch this. Fucking great shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true. How do you think a zebra would fare against Danny Trio?
He'd fuck it.
Oh, yeah. He'd probably be a little racist with it first, though. You know what I mean?
He's got to be a little adventurous that night, you know? Wants to
Yeah.
try something new.
He'd only
an
fuck
Oreo
it if,
cookie. Huh?
Oh, so the zebra's
Just a
fucking
mulatto
mulatto.
horses.
The
Yeah,
mulatto
exactly.
horses.
He'd only fuck it if there was more white stripes in the back than black. You know what I mean?
I haven't been with a mulatto before.
Fucking mongrel horses.
He sets the tone. Bottle of wine, some hay.
Is that what zebras eat? I guess so. Want some grass? I got grass here.
Yeah. My other chick, Mrs. Ed, she liked it.
He had fig trees. Remember, he had fucking fig trees in his backyard. He'd be on the thing with Lee and eating fig trees. Oh my god, things out of his fucking fig trees.
Oh god, can't make that shit up. I would love to follow that. Just to listen to his stories, like be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Some
still
bar
doing
in Georgia telling the guy at the bar how he I don't want to talk about where I'm from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and people
Give
be like,
enough
"Are
to
you
make him think you somebody."
Yeah, they'll
That's
say
what
to
I'm
him.
saying. Imagine the stories he tells in private to people. They
Yeah,
must be insane.
He probably tries to be humble too in the beginning. They'll be like, were you in the mob? And he'll be like, there's no such thing as the mob.
Right in the beginning. But look, can I buy you a drink? No.
It's yeah. And then all of a
No
sudden
such
he's
thing.
talking.
Right.
You
No
know,
such thing
telling
as the
crazy
mob. Might even get into a fight if somebody fucking says something Italian, even though he's not Italian.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Hey.
What do you mean by that?
Disgraziad. Boom. Bing. Bang. Boom.
Thank you.
You don't know who my uncle is.
And you know what Danny Trio's thinking? He's like, you guys think I could hump a dead zebra?
Keep him away from the zoo, goddammit.
I like to see him in one of those safari outfits with the hat and shit.
That would be fun. Safari.
Oh shit.
The shorts, looking like that crocodile guy who got fucking killed by the starfish or whatever.
Bro,
the
the funniest picture of him was the one that fucking Solo made, where he has Trio as a midget with the sombrero on, and he's wearing a diaper. And he has a cigar out of his mouth still.
Him with a diaper is great, bro.
He's wearing a diaper. He's got a cigar in his mouth. And he's wearing a sombrero as a midget.
Fucking funny action, baby.
He looks like Freddie Fender's keyboard player.
Yeah. Yo, Gunsmoke, can you play Danny Trio on here?
I deleted a lot of stuff, but yeah, I could.
I think
play
you
a
played
little bit.
something the other day for like 2
It was
seconds.
brutal.
Never get enough of him.
Yeah, let's see what I got here. I saved all the Lee stuff, but I got rid of all the Danny Trio because it was harsh. Let me see.
Don't say nothing, Lee.
Lee. Here's one.
That
I
was
got.
classic. That shit was.
Hey, listen, guys. Danny wanted to come on here, and he tells me to shut up. I shut up.
Lee, don't say nothing, Lee. That's pretty highly of you. You know what I mean? Don't say nothing, Lee. How would you like me to ram it up your ass? Huh? Cock gobbler, motherfucker. Unzip his pants so you could suck his cock. Okay? Don't say nothing, Lee.
Dude, when Danny says to gobble his cock,
I do
I
it,
start
dude.
gobbling, dude.
Bottom line, dude.
You suck his cock.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jump down, man. I gotta try to lay it down for the night. Gotta be up early.
All right, fine.
Thanks for having me on.
Later,
We'll definitely
kid.
catch up
Thank
soon.
you, bro.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
Colin.
Gunsmoke. Frank,
All
Mustache,
right, man.
JC. Talk
Later,
to you
bro.
Have a good weekend.
Later, bro.
Easy.
Have a good
Don't
night.
say nothing. Don't say
Don't
nothing.
say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
I love how
How
you.
many people? How many people in the chat?
80 people.
That's not bad.
All right. It's all right. It's better than nothing. It's better than 3 people like other people.
Bro, that's like 2 a.m. almost your time, so that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. Had a good show.
Yeah.
There's people still out at the bar right now, really.
He got killed by a starfish. You said he got killed. Steve Irwin got killed by a starfish. It was a stingray.
Fucking same shit.
I guess.
That would be hell embarrassing, though, if
All right,
that's how it had
a
happened.
starfish with a knife.
Bro, he survives all these poisonous snakes and all these crocs and alligators, and he fucking starfish gets him.
Starfish from Brighton Beach. I went into that fucking ocean over in Brighton Beach or Coney Island one time. Forget about it. I ran right the fuck out. That made Jersey Shore look like the Bahamas. My God. Forget about that.
This guy wants to hear the boss.
Back as kids, we used to go to fucking Rockaway. Thinking about it now, fuck, I'm not dead. I don't know.
Yeah. Needles and shit.
Hold on. Let me play some Basta for these people. They didn't get Basta all night.
Basta's good.
Give you some Basta.
Tony, how about this? Admit that you like me. No. Admit that you like me. I don't know if I like you. Basta! Basta! I know you fucking like me. I know you like me. Don't bullshit. Because we get along. Privately, we get along. Yo, did you learn this today on your psychology show? What psychology show? Are you impressing your fucking woke friends out there? The fucking the new normal, the cancel culture. Is that who you're impressing with this fucking talk?
Right. Listen,
You're talking to a real fucking man here. You want to be in a mouth
so
dodger,
why don't
right?
you act like a man and stop acting like? Then start acting like a man. Start act like a man. I'm talking to you and saying, let's
I am
squash
acting like a
this.
man, you fucking homo.
Now I'm a homo?
Yeah, you're a fucking homo. You paid that woman to fucking
Real
marry you.
gangster.
That ain't
Hold on. Enough. Basta.
fucking wife.
You cut the shit. I'm out.
You're a fucking jerk off.
You vapid piece of shit.
You know, you have the massage protecting your family, the DEFCON 4, all that bullshit.
Okay, just because I have a friend who's a security
On
consultant.
every-
Hold on. I got a friend who's a security consultant, and I seek out his advice, and he does an executive protection. I reach out to for advice. That makes me a jerk off? That makes me a jerk off? Basta!
You're a fucking jerk off.
Fucking Tom.
That's great. Bro, I love how fucking Tony Pizza blames individuals for these big old things like your woke culture, fucking your new normal. It's like, bro, I didn't create that shit.
Because that day Tom had a show. He had a psychologist on that day, and they were analyzing trolls, like what trolls on YouTube and stuff like that. So that's why he was saying that,
You're
pushing psychology, friend. The new normal.
You're doing the woke.
But the thing is, like, I forgot what I was.
You're out here pushing the LGBTQ XYZ plus agenda.
Yeah.
Sick fuck.
The funniest thing is when he calls himself a real man. And
I know.
Especially after some of the shit that I heard the other day. Real
He eats
man.
out of fucking garbage pails.
Yeah. He's a street person, not a street guy, like you were saying the other day. Yeah, he's a street guy. No, he lived on the street.
He's a street creature.
Yeah, yeah, he's
Bro, the same word could mean two different things, huh?
100%.
Remember on In Living Color back in the day, where the one where they had Keenan Ivory Wayans as Arsenio Hall, and they had David Alan Grier as the mayor of D.C. And the whole time he would say shit like, "So I heard you wrote a book," and he's like, "No, actually, I was booked."
Yeah,
It's like shit where fucking they're you again street guy, right? Technically, I guess fucking Pizza could say he's a street guy.
He said this is what he was saying the other day. He's like, when I was on the corner and these other guys would come and they would try to come there and beg, I'd say, you can sit there, but I this is my corner. I make all the money here. And I make, like, he almost makes himself sound like a gangster because he was the beggar that got all the money on that corner. I hold this.
That world is mean though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they kill each other while they sleep for fucking $2-3.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. And that's the thing. Like, if I was to see him in New York City saying some crazy shit, I would just ignore him like everybody else does in the city. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be anything. Wouldn't be a big deal. Just
I like those crazies on the subway.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's exactly what he is. That's why I never took him serious.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see right through him that he's one of those guys that sleeps on the subway, and
That's why it's embarrassing to even argue with the guy.
Yeah.
Because it's him and the other kid. It's like, bro, I wouldn't even talk to these people in real life.
No.
Especially that guy, but oh my god, he's
The lowest of society. Pieces of shit. Fucking
and everything with him is a lie, bro. He's just well, you know.
When he first came around, he was bragging about being part of UHO, some fucking bum crew, collecting cans and bottles and shit. Cocksucker.
Yeah. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but that shit was classic. That was classic.
Hey, look at that. Casey gifted some memberships.
Oh, he did? Let me see. Nice. Casey Robinson, five memberships. Thank you, bro. Let's see. Chip got it. Playful Secrets got it. Roseanne. Jezebel. And Brutally Backney.
Brutally back in that.
I've heard of 2 of the 4, I think.
Yeah, me too.
3 of the 4.
Yeah, Brutally back, and he's the one they're making fun of that Britters.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with all that shit.
yeah. With that whole thing, it's like it's just best not to.
You're better off.
It's just best not to just deal with the cool chicks from there and leave. Don't even talk about the other ones.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I don't even pay
my business.
Fucking Gunsmokes, yeah, bro. Ever since that one gal started shaking her pectorials, like, I invite the cool chicks over.
Her pectorials, yeah. I thought that was a picture of a butt crack at first, and then I realized that it was cleavage. I didn't even know what it was at first, But she shook him for Gunsmoke that day when he got some donations.
Yeah. Whether it was her back end or her top, I like that picture anyway.
Oh,
I'm a fan of that picture. She can call it whichever part she wants to call it.
Yo, I'm a butt guy. I'll take the back end any day over and that was like a midday. That was like a middle of a Saturday too. It wasn't even late night. You know what I mean? When she did that shit.
Silvio's dropping the eggplants in here.
He's hungry, he.
It's late night. No, he's speaking Tony Pizza language or no, Danny Trio.
I think he's thinking about Amanda or something. Shouts to Amanda and Terry Lynn, my lovely ladies. Shouts to Vixie. There's a few others.
I don't know who they are, but I think I've seen them on here. I think a lot of those chicks go on lefties too.
Yeah. They're around.
Oh,
They
they
didn't
can
show up
talk.
tonight.
Those girls could talk. They
Yeah.
never run out of shit to talk
No,
about.
they don't. I haven't watched Terry Lynn in a while, but she's got a good show. Amanda's got a good show. Those are the ones I really watch, or used to anyway.
What do they talk about?
They got their own drama with their own community, so they talk about that.
They talk
Yeah.
about their own Tony pizzas, their
Yeah,
own Lee
basically.
Coles,
Yeah,
their own
that's what they
MREs.
do. Yeah,
There's no other Tony Pizzas, I don't think. He's.
thank
That's
God
true
for
because
that, right?
there's not very many people in general, but rarely are you going to see a woman who's chronically homeless, like that.
Not on YouTube, at least.
Yeah.
No.
They got to be a real screw up in many ways to get to where pizza's at,
Well, most of them are mentally ill and they can't manage to stay out of the hospital. Tony somehow has figured out a way to do that.
He's been
I
running
think
his
his
whole life.
family. I think his family watches out for him more than we think.
I think that they maybe
He
tried
uses them
to.
as a safety net.
he has some real suckers though, bro. He really does.
No, I know. I'm saying just before this whole YouTube thing, he must have.
Oh, before YouTube, yeah.
He hasn't
He got
moved.
10
He hasn't
grand
moved
from his
over
mom,
dead.
he said.
I believe it.
Oh, it's true.
She probably said, "Here's 10,000. Get away from the house, please."
Well, he was supposed to get a job and
yep.
See, if he had played his cards right, he could have prepaid like 6 months or so of a lease somewhere, decent in Florida, let's just say, and he could have fucking been doing his beg tube thing and his hustling, and pizza would have, after 2 years of that shit, pizza would have been able to save up more than enough to have a decent down payment on a house. Even with shitty credit, he would have enough money where he could have fucking paid off all of his other debts, just do a balance transfer to 5 different creditors or 20 or whatever he has, and then he'd be fine. But he literally is one of those dudes that whether he gets a new dollar the next day or it's 10,000 new dollars the next day, he's spending that shit. He just it just goes out the fucking he pisses it all away, no matter how much or how little.
He's not the thing is with Tony, he doesn't have like the regular adult responsibility, skills. Like he's not able to manage normal things that adults do in life. So he wouldn't, like, as far as having to stay on top of paying an electric bill or rent or anything, he's not able to do that. That's why he bounces from one place to the other, because he doesn't know how to keep it together. He can't keep it together, and he can't keep relationships. He ruins every relationship, so he doesn't have support. That's just him. That's who he is. That's
It's
embedded.
true. And I used to think he was kind of funny, but if you knew the shit that I know now, confirmed, this guy is not funny. He's a complete fucking animal. He's a piece of shit.
Yep.
And
Well, like his track, like his record, criminal record.
I can't say because
I know, but is it a criminal record or you can't say that?
it's not. No, it's not his criminal record. It's his behavior towards other people.
Yeah.
And he's a complete fucking animal. Like if his own supporters and Johnny Mac and all them, if they knew about this guy for real, like I know now, I mean, they wouldn't even want to be seen with him. He's a piece of shit. I mean, he deserves to burn in hell for what he's done to people.
I have a feeling, though, bro, that the people that support him are similar in the way they've lived.
Yeah.
And they probably wouldn't even give a fuck. That's probably why they're like, you know what I mean? But
they're people who like to see other people fuck with people. You get it? Not the bully, but the bully's friend.
Yeah, no integrity, and they live vicariously through him, basically.
That's exactly it. Yeah,
that's how it is, bro. That's how it is, and that's how he is. But if FBS doesn't talk about him and really doesn't, the guy's gonna. If he sees he's not getting a reaction, what else is he gonna do?
They'll just turn on Johnny Mac. They'll turn on each other. That's all.
Yeah, and nobody.
Well, look, if Mac, if everybody stopped messing with him, including fighting with him, Mac would be forced to try to turn his channel into a gym channel or fucking a ghost channel, whatever the fuck his latest thing is. And he would fail. He would actually go under. There's no way. I know he couldn't do it because he's one of the laziest motherfuckers there is, and at firsthand. But that actually would be his downfall. If everyone really wanted to see Mac disappear, that'd be the easiest way to do it. Pizza obviously is a different issue because he's gonna bullshit and do his thing no matter what, because his goal isn't views and building a channel. His goal is daily money, and that's it. You know, he only needs one large sucker, 5 middle-sized suckers, or a lot of little suckers. It doesn't matter. He don't care what combo he gets of that. He'll, as long as he has one of them. And you know, but with Mac, the easiest way to get rid of Mac is to stop talking about him, everybody over here, and just don't. That way, there's no fight for him to engage in, and he'll be, you know, he'll either have to fight with those chicks and do that only, or he'll have to build his channel.
The kid's just a loser, man. I wouldn't, like I said, it's not somebody I would ever even fucking blink twice at. I saw him.
Hey guys, it's that time for me. I'm gonna go.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
Hey, nice meeting you guys. Good night, everybody. JC.
Frank.
Good night, Pete.
Good night, brother.
Yeah.
Chat. Take it easy. Bye bye.
Thanks, Frank.
Yeah, man.
Buonasera.
Buonasera.
Andiamo. And
Andiamo.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey, Ange, andiamo.
What is that from? Is that
That's from the Gotti movie?
From Gotti.
Yeah.
Bro, he got into that Gotti role back then, and he never really left it. You know?
Yeah, basically.
He goes around restaurants in New York. Andiamo.
He looks like a whack job now. Armin Asante looks fucked up.
He looks crazy.
He looks like he's trying out for the new fucking Back in the Future movie. Like he's gonna be the guy who goes, Marty, we gotta get back. You know, that fucking guy. Holy shit. That fucking hair. He got so much fucking so much of a facelift to push his hair back.
Yeah, it did.
It's like his hair's running away from his face. It's fucked up.
He still talks the same too. It's funny.
And he's hanging out with Gunner. Was hanging out at his house. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. Or he was hanging
Gunner
out.
was hanging out. Oh my god.
Gunner was hanging out at his house. I don't know what the fuck is going on there.
They believe his
Yeah,
bullshit.
he's right.
Those are the tacos.
Gunner, definitely is another one that he talks to a lot. Is the dude that was one of Big Pussy's handlers in The Sopranos, one of the agents. The guy that used to sit with him and be like, "Hey, I know you're lying to me, puss. You're lying." You know,
the guy Chip.
I gotta tell you though, you know, that guy, whoever he is, I forgot his name, but he talks to him a lot too.
His name was Chip in the show, and he's actually that dude's in Gravesend. He's cringy, that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking weird. The Armand Asante guy, I like him. I liked him, and he was in Good and American Gangster too.
Oh hell yeah! He plays the same role every movie. It's good.
And he's got a great name. You know what I mean? But
he played another crime boss in some movie. I don't remember what it was called, but it was where it was centered around some female juror. And he and his guys were on trial, and he ends up dating her and some shit. But I forgot the name of that movie. But he plays the boss in that one too. So he's basically, you know, sort of a gaudy character in that movie.
But he's not really to me he's not like a typecasted guy, because he's a thespian. Like he's a talented actor. But yeah, I think after that they started wanting to put him in mob movies.
Well, it's sort of like with Denzel Washington. You know, when he landed, you know, Training Day, you know, and did that role, and that he killed that role so fucking good that from then on, every time he got a new acting role, he sort of had to throw a bit of that character into it, you know.
Man,
well,
he's
good at playing a badass, bro. Like in The Equalizer or whatever. Yeah. He's fucking good at that, man.
But he's another one. Denzel plays Denzel every movie, you know.
Or Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
And On Fire. Samuel L. Jackson, though, man, he's had some great roles, bro. Like,
all those Quentin Tarantino movies
Yep.
he's been in.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Quentin Tarantino. He has small roles and things sometimes, and he's good. I liked him in Jackie Brown too. He was a wackadoo in fucking Jackie.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that was a
remember
great
that
movie.
one.
Yeah.
Don't
Love
fuck
that
with my
movie.
equalizers or whatever in the fucking car.
You
Don't fuck
fucking,
with my left.
Yeah.
That is some cold shit that would work if bailing your bro gets arrested. Your boy gets arrested, I should say. You think he's gonna snitch? You just go ahead and bail him out voluntarily. Yeah, I'm gonna let me get him out of there.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then as soon as he gets handled, then the next one tells the bondsman, "Why don't you just move the bail for the fuck was Chris Tucker's character's name? Winston or old Winston's bail over to old Jackie?" You know, that's some cold shit. But it makes sense though. Fucking if you think a dude's gonna rat and he's still in jail, bail him out so you'll know when he gets out, and you make sure he does get out. You know,
His name is like Boogaloo or something. He's like, Boogaloo's ass ain't no good in jail. No, get Boogaloo out of jail right now. He ain't gonna do good in there.
He was good as fucking Mr. Glass too in Unbreakable.
Oh yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, actually, see, I'm not a superhero movie kind of guy, but that movie was dope. I like.
That was a weird take on it. Yeah, that was. Well, not Mr. Glass. Was it called Glass?
No. Well, he did have Glass, but the first
Oh,
one
it was called Unbreakable or something, right?
with Bruce Willis was the superhero, and Mr.
Yeah.
Glass was the villain.
Evil prick. Yeah. But
Gunsmoke.
yeah.
Now's a good time to start on the weather report.
Oh, I thought that was a good
FPS
time
is
to
here.
end
He
the
loves
show.
the weather.
I already did the weather. I gave you the 7-day forecast.
Well, you got FPS didn't get to hear it, so
No,
FPS
he gets
is
upset.
here now. Tell him the weather in
I think
his
he's
area.
fine. In my area, you want to do the North Carolina weather? All right, let's see. Let's see. I don't know. What's a shithole in North Carolina? Salem? Oh. Let's see. The weather. John Wolf's really looking to get himself arrested, huh? He really wants to go to jail bad.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
He's calling my house right now. He's
Tony
calling my house.
Pizza called him, "You big tooth motherfucker."
You big tooth motherfucker. Yeah, that's an understatement.
Fucking weirdo. You're scumbag.
Has Pizza done a live from his room tonight? I don't know. I didn't hear.
I
nothing
don't know
about it.
either. He did. I didn't think he did one before Gunsmoke show because I didn't get. You know, I've been looking at his page more the last week or so because all this shit, and he usually pops on like 2 times or 3 times a day, but I think he's getting a little worried. You know, fucking. He has his fucking. He's already a paranoid bastard with his chat and all that shit. So
It's 41 degrees in North Carolina. It's cloudy. It's gonna be 55 degrees tomorrow, partly cloudy. Oh, they got good weather over there. That's about it. That's all I got for you. So there's your weather forecast for North Carolina.
What's it gonna be like tomorrow? In like New York, New Jersey.
Oh, god damn it!
I know SBS loves it, so I just want you to do the weather.
Let's see. Let's go to Atlantic City. Atlantic City weather.
Jersey. No offense to South Jersey people.
Yeah, he has actually. Yep. I just looked. Oh, wait. No views. Okay. There's a video up that says 4 hours ago, but no views. Oh, I see. I just clicked on it. He set up a live for tonight, but it looks like he didn't actually go on it, but he set it up in advance. So, and that idiot Schumacher is the only guy that wrote in the chat, the live chat that's sitting there. And he's like, Tony, you okay? And so that's it. But no, he don't. He just he was gonna do one. It looks like.
Maybe he just fucking died. Maybe he choked on his teeth glue again or something.
We could only be so lucky.
Did you see that where he was fucking Johnny Mac is talking and he's drinking coffee, this dummy, and he starts fucking spits the coffee out everywhere, and the glue went down my throat, my teeth glue.
I wish it would asphyxiate him.
Alexa,
The
put
fucking
bedroom
glue.
light on.
Putting bedroom light on.
It just says, okay.
Okay. I'm a whore.
He lives in his mommy's house. I should have said, Mom, put the bedroom light on.
He got his night light on. Scared of the dark.
Kids. You know what? He's pretty bold. So I can't believe he hasn't done a fucking video today. How does that guy survive without doing a video?
Well,
I don't know.
I wish he wouldn't survive. I wish he would drop that.
He will. Trust me. Well, eventually that guy
Can't be soon enough.
I just don't understand how he eats like shit every day. He smokes like crazy. Like, how the fuck does this guy not end up in a hospital all the time?
Develop something, some sort of disease, and just fucking
Some sort of
immunity. I don't know, but it's a damn shame. He's definitely outlived his usefulness. His expiration date was decades ago, so
he will
just a
get
waste
his.
of life.
Bro. He will get his.
Yeah, a lot of these people will. Especially now that we know who they are, too. These fuckers. They think they're fucking. I'm so happy we caught this prick. This guy has been calling the house. Fucking John Wolf, bro.
So he's still calling, huh?
Yeah, he's demented. He's been in the insane asylum 7 times, so
bro,
he's only gonna learn when the law goes after him. So
John Wolf, you're a fucking stalker weirdo, bro. You're sitting home on a Saturday night prank calling another man, dude.
And his elderly grandparents too.
And his elderly grandparents, bro. Don't you have any like gay hookers you can call up or go to some glory holes or whatever the fuck it is you do, you fucking weirdo?
No, he's over there simping for Johnny Mac and all these other fucking low-life weirdos.
Fucking scumbag.
But no, we got his name, we got his information now, so
yeah, but the thing was like
he's just making it worse for him. You know?
A dude like that, no integrity, no dignity, no self-respect.
No.
You know, it's like you can say whatever you want about the
Complete
guy.
animal.
Self-respect, he probably doesn't even care. I mean,
yeah.
Just look at his fucking face. He comes on camera with that face.
Yeah.
What
fucking nightmare of a face.
Jesus Christ.
He's demented. Yeah,
he looks
I don't think he was as bad as he was, you know.
He looks like fucking Chester Honeyhugger or whatever the fuck the name of the guy was that was in front of Mad Magazine. I mean, that fucking face is horrible.
Yeah. I had no idea that he was this bad, you know. I thought he just broke Lee Cole's balls, made fun of him. He's goofy, but
he's you could look at his face. He's got Megan's Law written all over his fucking. He's got that Megan's Law look. He's this weirdo stalker.
He's
that
definitely mentally ill. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Look at the weird shit.
And what he's done here is it's not even like prank calls. It's criminal. This is criminal. He's been doing this every day for months, stalking and harassing. So I just read an article, huh?
Oh, go ahead, bro. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was saying, wasn't he part of some anti-Semitic group or something at one point?
I'm hearing that too, actually. Yeah.
But then he's coming on here saying shalom and shit. He's crazy.
That was something. That was something Lee said. Actually, Lee was the one who put that out there way back a year and a half or so ago. Lee was the one who said he was part of it. He told me that. Lee told me specifically, like a year and a half or so ago, that watch out for that guy. I know he's on a watch list. I'm like, all right, I mean, he's just some troll. I don't, yeah,
What?
but I remember Lee telling me that. So Lee probably has told others too,
I thought white supremacists put like mongoloids or whatever he is, people with low IQs in the same group as minorities. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think they would even have him around because he's such a dummy.
Hey, well, speaking of crank calls, check this out. When MRE dropped that show yesterday, right? He doxed, my phone number or whatever, my business number that's listed, all that. And out of he basically wanted to get this big old harassment thing going. Bro, I literally got one text today, and the text that I got, the dude asked me, "Is this JC's number?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And the guy said, "Okay, no, I just was checking to see if it was actually your number," but he's all, blah, blah, blah. And then he's all, "How many people have called you or texted you random since, you know, yesterday, right? And I'm all, bro, I'm like, you're the only one. And the dude actually started doing LOLs, like, and he flat out said MRE has lost his fucking momentum. He's like people see him as a clown now. He can't even get people to, you know, what he wanted to do. He was hoping to have my phone ringing off the hook. Bro, I had literally one, and the guy actually ended up laughing at MRE in a text.
But did you see? Do you see that? That's how lonely these pricks are. That they gotta call text a stranger to try to fuck with them, and then they're being nice to them. What a fucking weirdo! Like that shit blows my mind. And that dude still has the balls. You know it's him, and he still wants a call. But these people think they're untouchable. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're in New Orleans or wherever the fuck you are, you weirdo.
He is in Bogalusa, Louisiana. Bogalusa?
Yeah, all these weirdos down south, inbreds.
I don't even know how he finds these shows. You know, some fucking weirdo from Louisiana and the fucking Bayou. Fucking.
I think maybe wasn't he like an MRE guy, or I don't even know
I
what
think he was a Lee Cole guy. I don't know what the fuck he was. I don't know. I just remember him from the Lee Cole show, and he was breaking Lee's balls, but it wasn't nothing serious. You know, you just make fun of him. You know.
I pressed charges against that prick.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Yeah.
Good.
He called me the other day with he forgot to put the voice changer on this time.
And you could tell by his voice it was him.
Instantly knew it was him. And somebody in my chat before that came in my chat and said, "Yeah, this guy. It's been John Wolf the whole time doing it to you."
It's funny because he has a speech impediment and he looks like he has a speech impediment.
Yeah.
Like you can't hide that fucking face and that voice, buddy.
No, not that voice. That I knew it right away. It was him. I said, "What the fuck you doing this for, John Wolf? Why the fuck you doing this to me and my family, you piece of shit? You think you're a fucking tough guy doing this shit?" He's like, "You better get off of YouTube. You better get off. Get off of YouTube." That's all he kept saying, you know?
That's crazy. Bro, what do you do to anybody, really? Like, if anything, the stuff you do when you bust people's balls, it's lighthearted and funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't get nasty.
Fuck with you. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I mean. Like, what's his gripe when it comes to you of all people? It blows my mind, bro. It blows my mind. That's why I don't even want to fuck around because I just like you. I want to fucking kill these people, and you can't. What are you gonna do? Catch a charge
and go to jail for life for these assholes.
Or travel across the country, and then you can't find. I mean, it'd be great though to see one of these people get a beating one day. It really would.
Yeah, they definitely deserve it, or more.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Absolutely.
But, fucking weird. No, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, it was this guy the whole time, this piece of shit. I should have known, you know. I don't know.
I know. You say he just called?
Well, he's been calling all night. He just called a few minutes ago. He called 10 minutes before that. He's been calling all night since even before I started the show.
Get a life, kid.
Yeah, weirdos, stalkers.
Shit.
So, don't worry.
Jealous because nobody wants.
I told him there's already an investigation. The call was recorded. Police already know about everything. So he's stupid. He's just making his situation worse for him.
Yeah,
that's all. Because now we got his name, his information. The cops have it. So, you know, we'll see what happens with this guy. It's probably gonna take a while, but at least we know who's doing it now.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's dumb enough to keep doing it. So,
yeah, no, he's insane. They got the information. He's been locked up in a psycho ward over 7 times.
7 times, yeah, I saw that.
No,
saw that. Yeah, fucking.
He's addicted to methadone and Xanax. 47 years old. Has always lived with his mother and still does.
Of course he does. He's another one. He's just a Tony Pizza living with his mom. That's all.
Yeah. And Tony wishes he could live with his mother. She don't want him over there.
I bet she doesn't. Why would she?
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's pisses me off, man. Really
Tony Duck says, "That's it, Pete. Some of us are really about that, and these trolls are gonna bump up against the wrong person. Hopefully someday soon."
Listen, I think I was telling Common Sense the other day. I got a text message, and it was a picture of where I live, and somebody said, "Hey, does this look familiar?" And I said, "What the fuck?" Because the number, I didn't recognize the number, and then I saw that they called me like 3 times. I was on the phone, and I said, I didn't want to. You know, when someone texts you and you want to be like, "Oh, I erased your number," or I don't know what this is. So I just said,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, what?" I said, what are you doing? What are you doing around there?" I didn't want to say it was my place. And they're like, "Oh, I was next door. I was gonna come by and see what's good." So now I'm thinking like, "Yo, somebody fucking with me?" But
Yeah.
I got excited. I went outside on my fucking front porch and I was like, "Oh, I hope somebody does show up." But it was one of my friends. I just didn't have their number saved, and they
Oh.
were in the neighborhood. But I was like, for a second, I thought, "Wow, maybe somebody came over here. Like, give me a reason to run outside with a fucking bat or a hammer."
For real.
Because I'm not a tough guy, but if you do something stupid like that, you better be ready to die if you go to somebody's house. That's all I know.
That's what they deserve. Yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
they got no right to do that shit.
but they're all cowards, bro. They're cowards. They're all
That's
cowards.
exactly what they are.
You're gonna do internet bullshit, try to fuck with people's families. It'll come back to you at some point. It's a small world.
Absolutely.
Small
Yeah.
world.
He'll get his. They'll all get theirs. I'm not
But they
worried about
already are. They live miserable fucking lives. You know what I'm
Well, that's
saying?
why
They're
they're
already
doing what they do in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little escape for them to try to get a little adrenaline rush, but that's it, bro. Once they have no one to call and nothing to watch on YouTube, they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves, man.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
piece
it
of
is.
shit. Well,
All right, bro. I think I'm gonna jump off and pass out.
yeah, bro.
Are
Well, I
you-
appreciate you coming on here.
Did you say you were gonna end the show anyway?
Yeah, I was gonna end the show like fucking 20 minutes ago.
All right, bro. I'm gonna jump off. JC, good talking to you, bro.
All right, Pete.
Good night, everybody.
JC fell asleep.
Yeah, JC's hitting his bong.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Pete.
Hits from the bong. Listen to that
Dude.
fucking still dude. Shame on you, dude. All right, guys. Good night, everybody.
All right, take it easy.
Take it easy. Ciao.
Hey, what up, Jimmy? What's up,
My man,
Casey
Jimmy.
and everybody else?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bounce out too. Enjoy.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on.
All right, bro. Bye.
All right, man. All right, people. There you have it. Another show in the bucket. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I want to thank Casey for giving out memberships today and everybody else who donated. Thank you for all the super chats, guys, super stickers. I appreciate you. This is how we survive the ghetto together, hand in hand. Thank you for the cash apps today. I had Chip send me a cash app. I had Neil. And I had a PayPal from Steven. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend out there. I'll see you guys Sunday night or Monday morning. So stay safe. Enjoy yourselves. And keep watching MobTube. Because the fun never stops. Anyway, guys. I got shit to do tomorrow, so I gotta be up early. I have to go. So again, I monkey all of you. I hope you monkey me. I think you do. Shout outs to you, Tony Ducks. Thank you, Jesse, for coming on the show. Neil. Thank you, guys. Miss can't be wrong. Thank you, Miss. I know she's sleeping now. Shouts to you, Robert Urich. Robert B. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Casey, again. What's up, Elsa? Good to see you. Gemini, thank you so much, Gemini. Thank you for everything. Jimmy, my man, thank you for being here, brother. Tell them to come to my house on everything I love. They will meet God. You don't need the aggravation, bro. They're not worth it. Ah, thank you, Jesse. I monkey you too. Yeah, the monkey love, baby. If you guys want a good laugh, Watch this after Gunsmoke. Here, go ahead, click that link after the show, guys. I'll tune in too, see what that's about. And I'm out of here, guys. Peace out. Peace, love, and happiness, y'all. Yeah. 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 All right, I'm out. Peace, guys. Yeah.